Yeah, shutters are back. Spencer the Spirit Fearon. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, bro, it don't matter what podcast they do, it don't matter what podcast you come up with, there is only the originals, the Watchalong Kings, the guys who started this whole thing up in lockdown, and we see certain trends now. The youngers are following us, and it's good. That's what's supposed to happen.
That's a great compliment.
It's a great compliment. But ladies and gentlemen, let me start the long-awaited watch-along in the magical words of dream it, believe it, become it.
Coming up.
Well, guys, Spence.
Good to see you back, Ton.
Boy, with there, my man, been busy and the usual stuff. First of all, let me just say a massive welcome, a warm welcome to the first princess in the dance, old tight Chrissy Blue. Well, man, a little thing happened while we was away. Man had to come with the glasses, the real glasses. So let me pick up Chrissy Blue, 876. Old tight Elliot Francis, 4187. Oh, and these are supposed to make the thing see clearer, not more blurry. Old tight Matt Steps, 1437. A Ali T20. Salam, peace to you, brother. Spirit Foreman, yes, we are Spirit Fearon, yes, we are back. That's Spencer. Old tight Yemi X 1797. Old tight Freddy 417. Kwame the Gator, the one and only Joel JFK Kadua, the man aka known as Livingston Bramble, according to Spencer the Knowledge Fearon.
But you will object, did it? You can see the resemblance, did it?
Yeah, come on. Old tight AA develops 1615. Denzel Bell 6678. Spence, what's going on?
It's not Spence, it's Dr. Spence now, Tunde.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let me put back on the glasses.
Let's get that right.
Be referred to. Well, we need to change the title then, because it's Dr. Spencer Fearon. Congratulations, brother, on your doctorate in the House of Lords. We were all watching. We're all proud of you.
Thank you very much, bro.
And if they was giving out more doctorates, they should definitely be giving them to you for your knowledge, your expertise in the field of pugilism, and may it continue to grow and rise. So
thank you very much, son. Thank you very much.
Yeah, come on. Old tight Denzel says return on the max. You already know. Old tight Kwame. You know what? Listen, we know AJ's fighting 11, but first up, we've got before that, we just saw a good fight with Josh Kelly and a Jarko. What's my man's
name? Josh Kelly's face got bust up, you know.
Josh Kelly. That's what I'm saying. When you give your name the pretty boy, you best mind, because my man was out to damage him, and he did. His face was an absolute mess at full time. But listen, he got the victory, got the nod, and retains his IBF belt, which sets him up for major fights, Fondora and Jaron Boots Innis. So those fights are still alive. Here we see Hamza Shiraz walk into the ring, and we all know Hamza. And who you don't know, he's already a star in a lot of our eyes. But I feel like moving forward, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, with that kind of frame, with that dimensions, with that punching power, this kid could go on for a long time, Spence.
Tunde, like I'm saying, I think Tony Bellew just speaking about, well, who's your teacher? I know Tony watched my page still, because of course they do, but Tony, my guy, says he's allowed to watch the page. He even commented on that when I said it. I said, like, you have to look at how Hamza Shiraz has really become a cronk fighter. And when people are jumping as being trainers, I always like to know, like, who's your predecessor? Who's you tutored by? What tutors did you gain? You know what I mean? If you're with the late, great Emmanuel Stewart day in, day out, because he's training you, you're living with him, you're going to pick up enough things, right? And that is what his trainer, Andy Lee, has done. And also, Andy Lee is a very, very good solid human being. You know what I mean, not really looking for the glitz and the glad and everything else. Like he just wants to be with his fighters in training, and it's like somebody like Hamza Shiraz, because of his body type, he will be suited to Andy Lee. Because if you look at the greats or the world champions which the Kronk Gym produced, they were all loose limbed guys. They weren't big muscle bound guys. They were Hamza Shiraz's body type.
Loose and languid.
Yeah, loose and languid. If you look at like the first world champion that they had was Helmer Kinty. Then after Helmer Kinty was in August of 1980, and then 81 was Tommy Hearns when he knocks out Leon Cuevas. You know what I mean? Right. And then after that, if you went a few years down the line, if you look at the loose linguid bodies, Milton McCory, when Milton McCory beat Colin Jones, they had a draw in the first fight, then he beat him in the second fight. That's their body types. You know what I mean? What he likes, and that's what Emmanuel Stewart enjoys, training those kind of guys, and he's passed that on to Andy Lee, and Andy Lee is a relish the chances that the two guys that he's got. And you can, it's good. It's good. It's a good look as far as I'm concerned, Tom. It's a very, very good look.
Is there, I mean, listen, I've never heard of this guy. I'm not being disrespectful. Obviously, he's got a good resume.
No, you're not being disrespectful, because neither have I, Tunde.
But is there any danger in this fight for Hamza? You know, it's a last minute job. Obviously, he got put on the bill so soon after he's picking up the world title. But that was I don't want to say a knockover job, but it was a knockover job. Suffice to say, he deserved the world title, and this is his first defense. I wouldn't expect it to be a tough battle after, you know, picking up the title so soon. I mean, it's like he just fought the other day, last week.
It was only a few months ago, and but if you look at it, when you're saying is there any danger, there's got to be a danger, because the guy's got a large number of knockouts on his resume. But
okay,
large number of knockouts against who?
Yes.
Right.
And we already know Hamza's arms are so long, he goes into that peekaboo style, and his elbows are protecting every side of his body. So, tactically, the shot for that type of defense is the clip around the ears, the ears, as I say, the ears, and try to come up the middle and just box. But Hamza, when he comes out, I like to see if he comes out the way he came out when he picked up the world title, was just assertive from the beginning. Hands up high, elbows in tight, and just hitting hard shots. And obviously that guy just crumbled. This guy seems to have a lot of pedigree, or he has a lot of wins, should I say, not pedigree. He looks serious. He looks in shape. I mean, listen, he's fighting for a world title, so he should be. But we're about to kick off here, Spence.
Yep.
Round one, fight, co-main event to Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I'm ready for Anthony Joshua. As you can see, Tunde, I've got the Fanta.
Nigerian Fanta. Man's got the Niger Fanta. All right, let's see what's kicking. Let's see what's going on. Round one. All right, ding, ding. Hamza come out. No, okay, that's long range. All right, Hamza's keeping Hamza out this time. He's not coming in with the type, but he's doing the old, I like to call it the Ben Davison, the wand. It's the Usyk one, really, but Ben Davison's fighters have really made it, common. A lot of kids, I see a lot of kids in the amateur scene doing that little one business now.
Yep, 100%, son.
And then when they try that with any of my guys, I tell man, just lick him in his belly. But anyway,
where should he lick him? Where?
Yeah, lick him in his belly, man. Belly punch, as I like to call it. Belly punch. All right. A lot of feinting going on here. So there's a lot of thinking going on here. Hamza, obviously, with that range, with that height, just poking at his jab. Good jab by Hamza. This guy. Feint. Flicking the jab. A la Tommy Hearns. A la Jerome McLennan. Yeah, feint. Oi. The guy just got a good jab. The guy's a southpaw as well, which causes some issues. Maybe that's why Hamza's changed his style. But you can just see a counter left foot coming to the top of the head. I can see one coming. Straight jab. Right hand to the body. Jab. feint. All feint game going on there. Hamza's just finding his range. Right hand by Hamza, just flicking it. Just flicking. The hard shots ain't come now. Stabbed to the body by the southpaw boy. What's I'm just gonna call him? I'm gonna call him Zach. I think it's Zach Number or Zach Heimber or something. I'll just call him Zach. All right, Zach flicking out the jab. Left hand, counter right hand by Hamza. Nice and smooth. Elbows tucked in by Hamza. Straight jab to the by Hamza Shiraz. Right uppercut. Left hook by Hamza. There you go. Walking him down nice and easy. Hands still up high. Good defense by Hamza. Moving him. Zach tries the right hand to the body. The right stick to the body. But Hamza is so covered. It's like you're not getting through. Feint jab. Feint. Movement. Feint. Zach's feinting nice though. I like it. Feint. But Hamza even started putting in the bombs it. Jab by Zach. Right hand by Hamza. Straight right hand. Oi, right uppercut by Hamza. Hamza is very relaxed, moving like a world champion. 1-2 by Hamza Shiraz. Walking on the front foot now. Here we go. Feint. Left hand by Zach. Feint by Hamza. Right hook just missed by Hamza Shiraz. You can see the intention. Left hook by Hamza Shiraz again. Here we go. Stab to the body by Zach. Straight jab by Zach. Hamza walking forward. Knocking down the jab hand with his left hand. Yeah, this is good boxing for a southpaw. This is how you do with southpaw. Right and left hook. That is a combination for southpaws. Right and left hook. Stick to the head by Hamza. Stick by Zach. Feint. Stick by Zach again. Feint by Hamza. Here we go. Jab by Hamza. Stick by Zach. Straight left hand to the body by Zach. But ain't doing nothing. 1-2 by Zach to the body. End of the round. Spencer Fearon. Take it away, boy.
You know what? It was a decent round, and I think like Hamza's not been overruled now. He's a champion now, but not to rush. He's just been very, very patient. And when you're saying like, it's you like to call it the Ben Davison feint when they point out the hand, it's not, because Tommy Hearns used to do that very, very, very regular.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the Kronk thing. How Hamza's doing it, it's more the Kronk thing. And Hamza's trying to find his range, and he's not trying to waste punches. But you can see, like, as soon as Hamza's in range, now he's going to let off some hard shots, and it may not. It may not happen straight away, but that's what you can see. He's looking to go right hand, left hook. You can see it.
Yes.
You can see it. And I'm waiting for him to just unload that shot, and then we'll see what's going to happen. Well,
you know that's the southpaw shot, in it, right and left.
Yeah,
that's the southpaw.
Definitely.
Always has been. But we see entering round 2 now. Here we go again. Here we go. Fade right up by Zach. That's how I'm cool, man. I think his first name Simeon, but good. Hamza being a little bit more assertive now. Look at that, chopping over his jab hand. Hamza's so tall. He's coming over the guy's jab. 1-2 straight. I don't like the way the guy's reacting to Hamza's 1-2, because Hamza ain't even putting no pepper and sauce. So there you go. Left hook to the left hook to the body, left hook to the head by Hamza. 1-2 by Zach. Here we go again. Here we go. Flick by Zach. Flick by Hamza. Oi, straight left hand got through by Zach there. That was a good left hand by Zach. Right hand left hook by Hamza. Hamza's like, don't try that. Straight jab by Hamza. Straight jab by Zach. Here we go. Jab by Zach. Jab by Zamba. Jab by Hamza. Jab by Hamza. See, I'm twisting up my words. I don't even know this brother's name, but all I know is Hamza Shiraz. Oi, right up by Zach. Straight left hand to the body by Zach. Jab by Zach. Good left hook to the body by Hamza. Jab by Hamza again. Here we go. Movement. Yeah, that's settle him down with that left hook to the body. Settle him down. 1-2 by Zach. Yeah, jab, left hook to the body again by Hamza. You can tell them shots are hurting him, because they don't look. Hamza's not even loading up, but you can see the reaction of Zach when Hamza throws them. Hamza edging forward, jab, and this is the danger with it. Oi, 1-2 left hook to the body by Zach, by Hamza Shiraz. I like that. He missed with the left hook to the body though. Double jab by Zach. Jab for jab. Here we go. Straight left hand to the body by Zach. Zach hesitant in all movements. Hamza being cool, calm, collected. Left hand by Zach. But you can see everything Zach is throwing is all rushed. Is hesitant. Right uppercut, left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Straight jab by Hamza. Jab by Zach again. Here we go. Movement. Left, right, feint. feint, jab to the body by Zach, jab to the head by Hamza, left hook to the body by Zach, right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go, feinting, left hook by Hamza, right uppercut on the inside by Hamza. And this is beautiful boxing by Hamza, beautiful boxing. Double jab by Hamza Shiraz, jab by Zach, jab by Zach. This is much better than the last fight, I tell you that, mate, because at least Zach is throwing something, but Hamza looked like he's just waiting to put his foot on this accelerator. Oi, good left hand by Zach there. Wobble. I don't want to say wobble up Hamza, but he felt it. But good short punching by Hamza Shiraz. Jab by Zach, jab by Zach. Right hand by Hamza, right hand by Hamza again. Right hand by Hamza again. Oi, right hand left hook. Or left hand right hook. Sorry, southpaw position. Left hook. Right hand by Hamza Shiraz. On the front foot. Jab by Hamza. Here we go. Feint. Jab to the body by right uppercut, double right hand again by Hamza Shiraz, jab by Zach, left hook by Zach. Cool. All this is catching in the glove. Double jab, left hand by the southpaw, right and left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Yeah, that settle him up a piece. Jab to the body by Zach, feint. Yeah. End of round 2, spinning ranking.
Turn, you know what? You can see Hamza's getting him in shock because I see Hamza clap him a couple times on the left hook and it hurt. Yes. Hama Uber.
Zach,
It
man,
hurt
just call him Zach, man.
Right, it hurt him. They did hurt him, and you can see like the guy's kind of running out of ideas because, like, you can see he's a little bit overawed. You can see like the nervous energy is getting to the guy.
Trust me.
You can see how calm Hamza is. Hamza's going to open up in the next couple of rounds. It's going to be horrible. I'm telling you.
He hasn't even stepped on the gas yet.
He hasn't.
His body is so loose right now. It's almost as though it's a glorified sparring session. And he's just waiting for that moment to pull the trigger, which may come, I would say, maybe in this round or the next round. But here we go. We're starting again. This is round 3. Probably 3 rounds longer than most people thought it was going to last. But Zach comes out with a straight stab to the body. Here we go. Feint. Jab again to the body by Zach. Jab to the head by Hamza. Hamza using fleet footwork right now. Feint. Both men feinting. Oi, good right uppercut on the inside, but overhand left by Zach. Just kind of brush past Hamza's beard. That was all it was. Weren't nothing too exciting, but jab by Hamza Shiraz again. Here we go. Jab by Zach. Feint. Stab to the body. Good jab by Hamza Shiraz. Right hook, left hook by Hamza Shiraz.
Oh,
beautiful boxing. Jab for jab. It's not bang for bang, it's jab for jab. That's how these men are going on. All right, cool. Hamza. Oi, good right uppercut. Slip. Right uppercut by Hamza Shiraz. Overhand right by Hamza Shiraz. Jab by Zach. You can see Zach is overawed. Because I'm telling you, but that was a good 1-2 by Zach. Just missed, right uppercut. Hamza was just about to pull the trigger on the left hook. Straight by back. This is a different fight by Hamza. I like it. He's switching up the style still. He's not being too aggressive. And he's become a championship fighter. He's a world champion. He's fighting now with a lot of supreme confidence. But that's a good counter right hand by Hamza. Jab by Hamza. Left hand to the body by Zach. Left hand over the top by Zach. Not doing really nothing. Left hook. Right hand flick by Hamza. Left hand by Zach. Right and left hook by Hamza Shiraz. There you go. We know it's the right and left hook combination. I feel a body shot might get this brother down though. Jab. Right hand left hook. Just missed by Hamza Shiraz. Hamza still holding his head out. Right uppercut. Hamza's doing a good move. He's slipping the right hook. There you go. The left hook to the body. But then my man come back with the left hook to the body from the southpaw stance. I call him my man is Zach. Right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Left hand by Zach. Jab by Zach. Here we go. Feint. Double jab. Left hand by Zach. Feint by Hamza. Right hand flick by Hamza Shiraz. Moving forward. Jab by Hamza. Good left hand. Moves Hamza's head back. Jab. Feint. Right hook by Hamza Shiraz. Sends my man to the ropes. It's like he sent him to the shops, Spencer. Here we go. Feint. Yeah, Hamza wave the one. Tapping him with a jab. Tap. Zach's trying to do the same thing. But bro, your hands are not as long as Hamza Shiraz. So it's not working. It's not working the way it was for Hamza. Stab to the body. Right up to the ears by Hamza Shiraz. Beautiful boxing. Feint. Hamza. You can see the 1-2 left hook coming. Here we go. Jab by Hamza. Here we go. Jab. It's coming. I can see it. Jab. Here we go. Feint the jab. Feint again. Here we go. Feint. Stab him. Feint, pure feints. Right hand, there you go. Jab, there you go. Beautiful jab off of the right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Jab. No, right hand. Left hook to the body. End of the round. Referee said end of the round.
I'm telling you again, especially about what I'm seeing right now. Just the balance of Hamza Shiraz and the timing of going to the change room now. Everyone's gassing up because they've seen AJ getting his hands wrapped up right now, right? But Hamza, yeah, exactly. Denzel, I totally agree with you. Like Hamza's warming up now. He's warming up. He's trying to put in that uppercut left hook. That's what he's trying for. That's what he's trying for. You know what I mean? But he's been so patient.
Yes.
Which is a good thing because he's saying, like, I'm not rushing nothing. And but at the same time, Ton, and there's no like in a reverse criticism, but it's like he's trying to be a bit too picture perfect.
Yes.
You know? Yes. He's trying to be a bit too picture perfect, but this is really, really good. We're out for round 4 now, Ton.
Round 4, here we go. Remember, I'm a couple seconds behind you, but here we go. Hamza. I like the way Zach came out straight on the front foot, but he may be on a hiding onto nothing. To be honest, hiding onto nothing. It's like you're running into your doom.
Your doom.
But anyway, Hamza, 1-2 by Zach, full short, because he's not throwing the 1-2 with any intention. When the more intention to the punch, the more likely you are to hit the target. And we see that he's actually pulling out when he's doing a 1-2. But Hamza's not on all that. Hamza's not on all that. There you go. Left foot by Hamza Shiraz. Walking him on the front foot. Right up to the body by Hamza. Feints him with the right hand. Controls him with the left hand. Here we go. Feint. Control. Good job by Hamza Shiraz. Yeah. He started wave the hand like, oh, Tommy. Yeah, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. The crunk. There you go. Right hand counter by Hamza Shiraz. Where's the left foot behind it, though? Got cool clip there with a right hook, but countered him with a left hook. Hamza again. All front foot work. Right uppercut, left hook to the body. I did say this fight is due to end with a body shot. But anyway, we carry on here in the midway through the 4th round. Here we go. Feint. Left hand by Zach. I feel they told Hamza to take it easy with this man. Hamza, yeah, they told him to take it easy with this man. They must have, because Hamza's just warming up. He's just looking for as you said, the perfect shot. But if he really wanted to, he could just walk him down, keep his hands tight, and just let go. But anyway, he's doing it his way. Left foot counter by Hamza Shiraz. Beautiful. Jab by Hamza Shiraz again. Walking on the front foot. Controlling him with the left hand. Control him. Little step back by Hamza. Stab to the body by Prenga. Not Prenga. Stab Prenga. That's the one after. Prenga ain't getting no stab to the body because AJ's going to clap him with the left hook. But anyway, tries the left hand. Right uppercut. Left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Off the straight left hand lead by the southpaw. He's got encountered all day. It's like he's getting taken to the shops. Oh, jab by Zach though. Is it Seymour or Simon? I'm reading on his shoes. But good right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Straight to the jawline. Counter jab by Hamza Shiraz. Again, double jab right hand. Basic boxing. Fish and chips boxing, I like to call it. Jab, right. Here we go. Jab. Controlling with the left hand, Hamza. Yeah, jab. Oh, beautiful step back. This is good boxing. Right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Jab by Simeon or Zach. Right hand by slip. I like the way Hamza slips the jab and comes with the uppercut. Counter jab. Good counter jab by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. Walk him down. Yeah, you're doing the old flick one. Mind with them flick things with the Hamza Shiraz because he's not on that. Hamza's not on the flicking thing. Yeah, good. Yeah, I like that little move there by Hamza. Right hook to the arms. To the arm. There you go. Oh, hey, look at that left hook by Hamza. Took a little left hand there by Simeon, but again, it's half-hearted. Right and left hook.
Like, this is neat work. And you can see, like, Hamza Shiraz is warming into it now. Like, you can see, like, he's trying that right and left hook, right? But he is being picture perfect. But him being picture perfect, I think sometimes he's wasting certain opportunities, right? Yes. Where you're waiting for the perfect shot when you have to create it by feinting and making him do it to lead them onto the shot. But this is no real criticism of Hamza Shiraz because we know that he can do this. But whereas he's thinking like, I'm the world champion now and I want to conduct myself as a world champion and put in a flawless performance. And we can't fault anything that he's doing. I'd just like him to up his work rate a little bit because really, truly, I think like he could clap out this Simeone brother. You know what I mean? He could clap him out vicious. I think Spencer Brown told him to take it easy with him a couple rounds.
Yeah. Give him a couple rounds. Give him a couple rounds. You know, listen, my man's breathing through his gum shield, showing everyone his gum shield's green. Bro, Hamza's not on that. I keep telling you, Hamza's a serious customer. Coming out, hands out high. You see them doing it in training. Same, hold it, just using their attributes, really. And that's really the default with Hamza Shiraz. When you try to rush him, he just puts his hands together. You can't catch him. The only shots that's catching Hamza is the clipping shots or those straight ones through the middle of that high guard, which is what Simeon just done, but just took a right and left hook for his trouble. Jab, good step back jab. This is just pure boxing, Spencer, we're seeing from Hamza. Pure boxing. Yeah. But as you say, we would like to see him step it up. Oh. People, right hook. Good 1-2 by Simeon. That was a good 1-2 jab. But everything is negative.
What Hamza come back?
Right uppercut, left hook to the body. What did I say? Right and left hook to the body. And me, I love the way when Hamza starts letting his hands go. 1-2 hook by Simeon, right hand. Here we go. Right hand. Here we go. Good jab. Stiff jab to the nostril. Right uppercut, left hook to the body, left hook to the head by Hamza Shiraz. Walking through 1-2. Weak like the Milky Bar kid. Look at that. Right and left hook to the body by Hamza. Yeah. Hand straight back up. Double jab left hand by Simeon. But they ain't doing nothing because Hamza's got his hands right there. And he's still walking him down. Straight right hand by Hamza. Left hand. Jab by Simeon. I call Simeon as Zach. 1-2 by Zach. Right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Right hand. Left hook by Hamza Shiraz. I like that. Jab by Hamza. Straight left hand to the body by Simeon. Jab by Simeon. Hook by Simeon. Tries to step out to the side. But Hamza is right on his ass. Right uppercut. Right hand, left hook by Hamza Shiraz. 1-2 by Simeon. Right hand. That's what you got to do sometimes. If they're punching you, just punch with them. You can't just stand in there. Good left hook to the body. What did I tell you about this body shot, Spence? Look at that. Right hand, left hand. Clap to the back of the ears. Simeon tries to respond in kind, hitting Hamza with the back to the back of the ears, but he's getting walked down. Straight right hand. Back of the ears by Simeon again. 1-2 by Simeon. Tries to step to the side. Hamza got his hands. Right hook to the body by Simeon. Left hand. Left uppercut by Hamza Shiraz. 1-2 by Simeon. Right hook, left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Left hook, right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. The heat is on. And if my man can take this pressure, he's good. But I don't know if he can take this for much. Right hook to the body by Simeon. 1-2. Good right uppercut on the inside by right and left hook by Hamza Shiraz. 1-2 by Simeon. Hamza tries to walk forward now. Good left foot by Hamza Shiraz. Right and walking him down. Beautiful. And you can see the energy being zapped away from Simeon as each second passes. 1-2 by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. 1-2-3 by Simeon. But right, left by left foot to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Bare pressure. Is my man bleeding? It's something I can see his claret somewhere. Double left hand by Simeon. End of the round.
This is now Hamza Shiraz is demonstrating what he can do. This was actually masterful. How his punch picking was superbulous. The way he's going head body, going through the middle as well, trying a full repertoire of the range of shots that he's got. And he's got a massive dexterity of punches done.
Yes.
And he's demonstrating that. You know, Andy Lee's very happy because I'm seeing Andy Lee looking at it like he's got a big smile on his face because he's doing the work that they most probably tried to prepare for in the gym. And they were saying, right, let's go through the rounds. Let's take it because we don't want to rush. You want a quick job because we also want to get experience here, right? Even though Hamza's been in this game as a professional for a hot minute, he's still a baby.
Yes.
But right now, he's trying really, really good work. And I'll give this guy about a couple more rounds. But to tell you honest truth, if Hamza really was to put the pedal to the metal, we'll stop this guy now.
It would stop him. You know what I was thinking? Obviously, the guy is coming with something. Because Hamza, he is taking, but he's covering up. So the guy might have a bit of pop on him, which is stopping Hamza from, being a bit reckless and going all hammers on tongue. That's a left hand right hook by Simeon. Jab by Simeon. Left hand right hook. Left hand to the body by Simeon. Jab by Hamza Shiraz. Walking him down more purposely now with his hands up high. Here we go. Feint. Right hook. Left hand by Simeon. Left hook, right hook to the body by Simeon. Hamza, hands high. just catching them shots. Left uppercut on the inside by Hamza Shiraz. Just walking my right hand, left hook. I love when Hamza does that right hand, left hook. Left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz on the inside. 1-2 by Simeon from the southpaw position. Hamza, you can see he's just lining up. 1-2 by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. Double jab left hand by Simeon. Right uppercut. Left hook by Hamza Shiraz. Right hook left hand by so from Zach. I'm calling him Zach Simeon. All different names. Feint. Right hook. Step to the side by Simeon. Jab. Double jab. Right uppercut by by Hamza Shiraz. Covers up straight after that. Right uppercut. Left hook. So, I don't know. Maybe Hamza's a bit flat. You know. That's what I'm thinking. He might be a bit flat. You know, Spence. Because this is not. I know Hamza. I've watched this boy from he's a little kid, and maybe he just feels a bit flat in there. Left hook, right hook by Simeon. Left uppercut on the inside by Hamza Shiraz. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook by Hamza Shiraz. Left hook to the body by Simeon. Jab by Simeon. Left hook by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. Right hook by Simeon. Hamza just waiting for the uppercut. You can see 1-2 by Simeon. Straight right hand to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Walking him down. Left hook to the side. Yeah, chop him with the left hook. Hamza Shiraz just chop him down with the left hook. Here we go. But Simeon is giving it as good as he's getting it. Believe me, he ain't come to lie down. 1-2 by Simeon. 1-2 by Simeon again. Right, left. Right hook by Hamza Shiraz. Right hook to the ears by Hamza Shiraz. Right hook by Simeon. Left uppercut. Left hook by Hamza Shiraz. Right hook. Left hook to the right hook. Left hook by Hamza Shiraz. Beautiful boxing. 1-2 by Simeon. Tries to turn Hamza, but Hamza is just walking him down like the Terminator, fam. Here we go. Hamza again on the front foot, but not doing over too much. Left foot, right hook by Simeon. Push to the side by Hamza. Right hand by Hamza Shiraz. Yeah, Hamza's looking a bit more sprightly now. Hands still pressed to his forehead. Counter jab by Hamza. Right hand jab by right uppercut by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. Right hook by left hook to the body by Hamza. Right hook to the head, right hook to the body by Simeon. Simeon does a little screech there like something hurt him. 1-2 to the body by Zach. Here we go. Left hook by Hamza. Right hook, right uppercut by Simeon. Here we go. Feint. Left hand, right hand by Simeon. Right hook by Simeon. All this is all southpaw work. Left hook, left uppercut, left hook by Hamza Shiraz. End of the round.
You know what, Tom? That was a good round for
Simeon.
Yeah, it was a good round for him.
Yeah, for sure, Spence.
It was a good round for him. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit perturbed by what I'm watching from Hamza Shiraz. It's like he's showing a disregard for his opponent, all rightly, and he's not changed gear, right? When at this time now, I just believe that he could change gear because maybe this Hunger Burger man punching harder than what we know, but I think now he should be sticking it on him a little bit more. But what I'm also seeing, which I don't like, is the neglection of the jab. Your nice tool, you should be stinging with that jab. That jab should be coming out hard and fast. And it's not. You're being too reliant of saying like you're going to go left hook to the head, left hook to the body. I like to see him stinging with a jab, then come with that right hand first.
That's why I think that something might be wrong with him. Like,
you know what? You're correct, son.
I've got experience in this. Like, they're fighting at like 5 in the morning and all them things there. Like, it's different. The body, the body has to adapt to all these changes when you're fighting in Saudi. It's not the same. It's not the same. And if you ain't out there for a good period of time, I don't know when Hamza got there. I'm not making no excuses. But I don't know. Hamza doesn't look as sprightly this evening. And it may be he's had that fight and gone into camp, you know what I'm saying, straight away.
Yeah, too soon.
Too soon. Never give his body time to rest and stuff. Because that's a double jab left hand by Simeon. 1-2 by Simeon again. Hamza not really taking nothing because his hands are high, pinned to his forehead. So he's not really taking the shots. But it's just the output by Hamza. I would like to see a little bit more. Right hook, left hand by Simeon. Here we go. Feint. Left hook by Hamza. Great left hook there by Hamza Shiraz. Walked him onto that. Feint. Good job by Hamza. This is the work that he was asking for. No, he's gone back to the hands up business. Little bounce from Hamza. Stab to the body by Simeon. Another right hook to the body by Simeon. Or right hook by Hamza Shiraz to the ears. Again, he's loving that right hook to the ears. Jab by Hamza. Jab by Simeon. Feint. Double jab left hand by Simeon. Right hook by Simeon. Right by Hamza. Walking him down. Stab to the body by Simeon. Right hook by Simeon. Right hand by Hamza Shiraz. I think this is a funny one, you know. Oi, straight left hand to the body by Simeon. Oi, good counter right hook by Hamza Shiraz when Simeon was trying to pull the trigger on the right hand, but a 1-2 to the body by Simeon. Jab by Simeon, jab again by Simeon, jab by Hamza, right hand, boy, left hook by Simeon. Just caught Hamza there, a little bit slacking with the right hand, but wasn't nothing to worry about. Good right uppercut, but a counter jab by Simeon. Jab, right hook by Simeon again. Feint. Left hand, right hook to the body, right uppercut, left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz. Same thing, right uppercut, left hook by Hamza, left hook to the body by Simeon. Here we go, left hook to the head by Simeon. Here we go, feint, double jab, left hook, right by Hamza, jab by Hamza. Here we go, 2 doubles as well. I love that. Double jab, right hand by Hamza, just missed with the right hand though. Feint, right hook again by Simeon. This round is up for grabs again, you know, Spence. I'm not gonna lie. Right hook by Simeon. Feint. Left hand right hook. But Hamza caught him there and he dabbed his eye. It looked like he dabbed his eye to me. I don't know. But anyway, Hamza's on that front foot. Jab. Straight left hand to the body by Simeon. Right uppercut by Hamza Shiraz. Beautiful right uppercut. Well timed. Jab by Simeon. Here we go. 1-2 by Simeon. And these 1-2s is some jolting because there's no effect. Jab. Oi, right hook, right hand to the body by Simeon. Steps to the side. A la Lomachenko. A la Bam. But it's not quite the same. Jab by Simeon. Falling short to the taller man. Jab. But I'm not gonna lie, Spence. I ain't gonna lie. Simeon's output was more.
That was Simeon's round.
I'm telling you.
Right. That was his round. And I'm the exact Henna Huber wasn't, he boxed decent in that round, but something don't look right to me with Hamza.
I told you that. I noticed that from round 3.
Yeah. But I just thought he was just taking his time, but there doesn't seem a lot of snapping his shots to him. I mean, and you could be right when it comes to the jet lag thing. Because
Brickhouse Capital says Hamza is losing this, fam. So I don't know what they're saying on the TV, but I'm telling you, he's making the brother outwork him. Obviously, we are not privy to their commentary. We're only going by what we're seeing. But Hamza, I feel, you know, it's only round 8. Still, you know, this is not the championship rounds yet. But you can't let this guy just keep on peppering with these little idiot shots. You know, because look at that. Right hand, left hand to the body. Right hook, counter left hook by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. Come on, Hamza, step it up now. I want to see some electricity in the work. Right, left hook by 1-2 by Zach again. Jab, counter left hand by Hamza Shiraz. Feint. Jab by Hamza. Feint. Right hook to the body by Zach. Hamza looks a bit more purposeful, but he's just defending. He ain't punching. Right uppercut, right hand by Hamza. 1-2 by Zach. Here we go again. 1-2 by Zach again. That was a reverse 1-2, but Hamza counts him with the left hand. Feint. Right hook, left hook. Hamza tried to catch him with the right uppercut on the inside. Through the middle, left hand chop by Hamza. Hamza using his forearms and his weight to push Zach to the floor, but not quite. But using that bully boy tactics thing, the weight bully thing. Straight left hand. Jab. Right. 1-2 by Zach again. Stepping to the side. Hamza walking him down with a jab. He's not using the jab. He's just coming in. He should be just jab. Oh, good left foot to the body by Hamza though. I'm not gonna lie. Jab by Zach. Right uppercut, left foot to the body by Hamza. Pushes him. Right hand by Hamza again. Bit more forceful. Jab to the body by Zach. Jab by Zach. Right hook by Zach. Left foot to the body by Hamza. Left hand by Zach. Right hook to the body by Hamza. Right hand, left foot, right uppercut by Hamza. Jab by Hamza. Putting on pressure. Right hook. Zach tries to get himself out of the corner. Hamza just moved him back into the corner. Yeah. Oi, left foot, left uppercut. But then a right hook to the head by Hamza Shiraz. Left hand, right hook by pushing him now. Oi, left hand chop by Hamza. 1-2-3 by Zach. Jab by Zach. Hamza again on the front foot. Jab by Zach. Sorry, the names are getting me mixed up. Jab to the body. Right hook by Zach. Stepping to the side. Zach does a little feint move. Jab, feint, walking, feint, left foot to the body by Hamza, 1-2 by Hamza to the body. Zach takes a step back as if to say that one hurt me, but still moves forward with a jab, starts a little dancing and a little Usyk, a la Usyk movements. Here we go, feint, counter jab by Hamza Shiraz. Which is what he should be doing from time. Jab by Zach. 1, 2, 3 by Zach. Right hook by Zach. Right by Hamza. Right again. Oi, left hand counter by Zach. But Hamza still walking forward, trying to turn him. Left hook to the body by Hamza Shiraz. 1, 2 to the body. Oi, right hook return by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go again. Left hook on the inside by Hamza Shiraz. Oi, left hand by Zach. 1, 2, 3 to the body by. The thing froze. Here we go. No. What's the thing froze? It freezes. Here we go. Feint. Hamza, hands low. On the retreat, on the back, but he's doing a little move. End of the round. I don't know if Hamza is giving away these rounds, you know.
What's that? Phil the Villain saying Hamza's been average, to be fair. And you know what? I like to see us up the work rate a little bit because you don't know with these judges.
Now you know what? Cigano Boxer, my stream, I got 2 streams on my phone and on my TV, and it's still slightly slower than Spencer's. So I don't know what the zone are going on with, but there's no fire stick business going on right here. This is legitimate paid. We got the zone ultimate, but for some reason we're kind of.
I just see Hamza up the pace a little bit to make these rounds more decisive because we're coming up to round 9 now.
Already, instead of rounds that's ticking.
Yeah.
Anyway, round 9 has started. Hamza coming out with a bounce, but my man bouncing as well with him and come with a double jab. Jab again by Zach. Here we go. Straight left hand to the body by Zach. Jab by Zach. 1, 2 by Zach again. Jab by Zach again. Oh, now Hamza ain't throw no punch. Left hook. First 2 punches by Zam. Oi, can't left hook by Hamza. That was good. But jab again by Zach. Jab by Zach. Right hand by Hamza. 1, 2. Right up, left up, left uppercut, left hook to the body by Hamza. Followed by the right hook. Jab by Hamza Shiraz. 1, 2 by Zach. Here we go. Zach again with a jab. Zach again with the jab. These are not landing. I'm just calling the shots as I see them. Here we go. Feint. No punches. Jab to the body by Zach. Right hook by Zach. Feint. 1, 2 by Zach again. All now Hamza in punch. Right hand flick out by Hamza. Flicking that right hand and you know he's looking for the left hook. Flicking the right hand, waiting to punch hard with the left hook. But that's the jab. That's the jab that Hamza should be doing from day one. Jab by Zach. Jab. Straight right hand by Zach. By Hamza, sorry. Feint. Oi, left foot to the body by Hamza Shiraz. That might hurt him, but Zach comes out with a straight 1, 2 from the southpaw. Oi, left foot right uppercut by Hamza Shiraz. Here we go. Jab. 1, 2 by Zach again. Here we go. Feint. Jab by Hamza. Flicking out that jab. Should be jabbing the thing in his face. Or straight left hand. Feint. Oi, right uppercut. That's the movement. For me, that's how you fight southpaws. Going to your right. That's how Hopkins beat 20 southpaws apart from Joe Calzaghe. If you go study Hopkins against southpaws. I'm giving you, man, some game here. Some of you youngsters and the trainers, because the trainers ain't studying like that. But go watch Hopkins against every southpaw that he fought.
Especially
right hook. Right hook to the body by Hamza, but 1, 2 by Zach. Double jab, left hand full short by Zach. Back on his feet. Hamza's very labored tonight, Spence. I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know. He looks flat.
He just looks flat to me, to be honest. Someone did say that he may be carrying an injury, but he just looks more flat than anything. You could just tell by the responses from the punches and how he's being offensive and assertive. Not really. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, a couple of rounds, but not 9, 10 rounds. Come on now. We need something. But anyway, Hamza, just on the outside, just looking at him. Right uppercut. Good right uppercut. Feint. Right hand. But jab. Maybe they might tell Hamza, you know what? Don't try to look over good in this fight because these men ain't going to fight you if you go out just blowing man out.
Yeah, I mean, no, that could be, you're laughing. That could be something. But regardless of that, yeah. To keep the momentum and everything else, because he's coming off a really, really high, especially after the Belinda knockout.
Yes.
And Hamza does look a little bit lackluster, but he's still controlling the fight, and I still got him winning this fight. But I would expect to see something a little bit more dynamic simply because you've got us accustomed to that now. So you can't be upset at us being that that's what we're expecting, because your last 2 fights you have been really dynamic, and maybe this opponent is better than what because the opponent could take a punch. You can see they just clapped him with a right uppercut, and he took it very well. So maybe that could have something to do with it as well. But you know what? I still got to win in a fight. And not every day can be a barn burner, and this could be the day where it's not a barn burner. But I still like to see him do something, because I don't see a lot of snapping these shots done.
Facts. Brickhouse Capital makes the point and says Zach's stock has gone up. He's making Hamza look average. And where is Hamza's power? Zach is taking his punches like it's nothing. Thank you for that comment, Brickhouse comment. And that's kind of evident for us to see. I don't know if he's taking them like there's nothing. He does show some reaction, but he's definitely taking them. How long, or if he can continue to do so for the remaining 3 rounds, let's see. But into the 10th round, and Hamza comes out really doing the same thing that he's done for the whole fight. And it's almost as though we were expecting Hamza to at some point start throwing the trigger or letting that thing go with power punches, but we're not seeing that tonight. And let's not forget, Hamza is a big fellow, you know. He's a big fellow, and I'm saying Hamza could do light heavy cruiser
easily.
How he made 154, only God knows.
Tunde, he was on a drip after the weigh-in.
Yeah. That's all these men do that anyway. So that's nothing new. But here we see Hamza just fainting, right? And I mean, he looks sharp in areas, but there's no sustaining.
Snap. There's no sustained snap to him.
Yeah. There's no really snap. But having said that, I can see something coming from Hamza, but it ain't come yet, and we're 10 rounds in. And I feel like if this will be a moral victory for Zach, if he is to definitely. And as Brickhouse Capital said, his stock will rise and he'll get another call up. You know, you're taking Hamza the distance. Some of these up and coming middleweights or super middles will say, "Yeah, I'm gonna make my name off of this brother." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. Anyway, into the 10th again, just a lot of posturing. It's a posturing thing, and it don't look good, Spence. It don't look good. This don't look good. This is not exciting. You seeing those at ringside looking bored, fam. They're looking bored. I think even Andy Lee is getting angry. Andy Lee is shouting. He's saying, "Bro, come on, man. Let's do some work." But I know the feeling when your body is not responding the way you want it to. I know how that thing goes. I know that, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of the times we're looking at fighters and saying, why are they not doing particular things? Well, it's obvious there's a reason. And oftentimes when you're fighting in different territories, things happen. But again, the reason why I'm not talking, because nothing ain't happening. It's some posturing business.
It is some posturing business. And you know what? In fairness, because I'm an admirer of what that Hamza Shiraz does. I'm not really admiring the stuff that I'm seeing right now, because I believe that he's way better than what he's producing right now, and it could be. What's so funny? I see that.
Man said, "Tunde, you're on the zone, but 1 minute behind me, who's on the fire stick." Bro, I might have to put on my fire stick thing, because bro, let me try and reset it again. Wait there. What's your thing saying, Spence?
I'm just in the corner right now, so I mean, maybe my one's running slower than what everyone else is, but I know I'm slightly ahead of you, Tunde, by about 5 seconds. Right, we're coming out for the round's gonna start now, Tun. So we're out for round 11.
See, my round ain't starting. My round's just. Has your round started?
It started. We're 2 minute 50, 2 minute 49, 2 minute 47.
Okay, so I'm 10 seconds back. I'm 2 minutes 54. Wait, a whole overhand right by Zach to start the round. Anyway, so I must be about 10 seconds behind everyone else. But here we go. That was funny. Man said he's on a fire stick and I'm still 1 minute behind him. All right, here we go. Anyway, commentary is commentary. You don't just hear it before, but you don't see it before you hear it. Anyway, double jab by Zach. Look at that. Double jab by Zach. Jab by Zach. Jab by Zach. Jab by Zach. Feint. I heard you say as if right left hand by Zach. That was good, Spence. That's what you went all for, innit? That's what you went all for. Yeah. But Hamza's neck never really moved. But it's a strange performance by Hamza this evening. Obviously, double right hand. They're not giving it to Zach. Right hand, left hook. But it is a very, very strange performance by Hamza. And I put it down to the fact that he may have gone back into camp way too quick, and his body just has not had time to recover. I'm sure we'll hear the ins and out after the fight, but this is definitely not the normal Hamza Shiraz that we are accustomed to.
It's not.
Right and left hook, counter right uppercut by Hamza. Sometimes you need these kind of performances to just, reflect, go back, rest up your body, and then come back again.
Yeah, you know what? What would you rather, look bad and win, or look good and lose?
And lose, exactly.
So on these kind of things, and it's not a bad performance per se. It's not the performances that we're used to seeing, because we're getting accustomed to seeing Hamza Shiraz fight a lot better than this,
And you know something? I've never seen Andy Lee so animative. That's the word. Animated. Yeah. You can see him waving on Hamza, telling him to go forward. Like, you can see there's an issue here. And Hamza's not really doing, I don't think, what he's expected to do. But suffice to say, 1-2 just missed by Hamza there, but still on the front foot, feinting, allowing Zach to really initiate the movement and the work. That's the issue here. Feint.
Well, Sagano boxer is in round number 12 now, Twin.
Huh? Who's in round number 12?
That's what he says. He's in round number 12. I don't know how that one works, because I'm in 11, mate. Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's trying to wind me up.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to wind us up. We're in round 11. It's coming to a close. It might even be a close on your end, because I'm 10 seconds behind you.
Well, yep. The bell's just gone for.
Okay, yeah, the bell's just gone for me. Bell. I'm in the 11th. Yeah, my man's trying to wind us up. Don't worry. He's trying to wind us up. The 11th round is gone now.
Thank you very much. I mean, someone else.
He's saying God's honor. God's honor. What?
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you that you got some speedy fire stick. Wicked. Big up yourself. But
nah, he's in the time zone, bro. He's in the time chamber. He's in the time there. Don't lie. It's not round 12. Round 12 ain't started.
Yeah,
he's saying 12 has just started.
Okay, just started. All right, maybe you are ahead of us, but we're in the duration time. The bell is just coming out now for round 12. So yeah, maybe I'm about 10 seconds behind you, and Tunde's 10 seconds behind me. But we are now in the 12th and final round, Tunde.
Yo, I haven't even, I'm trying to start.
You're gonna start, don't worry.
Well, you just talk while I'm trying to adjust this thing. Spence?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hamza's popping out his jab now. He's trying to throw out hard jabs now. What I think, like, he could have administered those things earlier. Zach Henna Uber is like moving side to side. He's going to get a model victory because he threw some good little shots here for a 1-2, and he went the right hand down to the body and came in with a left power hand shot. Big right hand over the top there by Hunna Uber. You know what I mean? And
Zach him.
Yeah, all right, Zach. But I would like to see a little bit more urgency in the work of Hamza Shiraz. Very good left hook there by Hamza there. You know what I mean? We're going to hear something after the fight that something was off with Hamza Shiraz, because this is not the young man that I'm accustomed to, but I'm not knocking the performance, because even when you're subpar, you find a way to win, and that's what he's done. But
and what's your clock say?
It's saying 1 minute 45, 1 minute 44, 1 minute.
I'm 1 minute 50. So well, I don't even business. Okay. It's not too much. But anyway, Hamza stepping to his right, which is a tactic that I would have been using from start, and just throw the right hand left foot from there. But listen, maybe Andy Lee doesn't really teach that way when he's dealing with southpaws. But that's how I always deal with southpaws. Move the opposite way to they're expecting you, because they're expecting you to keep your left foot on the outside of their right foot, and you're leading with your jabs and your left hooks. But I'll go the other way. Faint. But you see, I feel like he's having more success moving to the right. Look at that right hand. See all these things he should have been doing from start. Left hook. See, you make him fall in and come back with the left hook. Straight counter, move to the right. Let him train. Let him move to the part of the body which he's not accustomed to training, and that's how you deal with these southpaw man. Anyway, right hand by Hamza, jab by Hamza, trying to step up in this penultimate round. 49 seconds I've got. You probably got less on the clock than me, Spencer, but it doesn't look like Hamza's gonna close the show the way we were expecting. That's 3 right hands from Hamza, but no left foot behind it. There's a right hand, left foot by Hamza. Faint. You can just tell by the way his hands are down. Controlling. All I would have to say at the end of this fight is well done to Zach, Simon.
Simon. Yeah.
Look at that. 1-2 by Simon again. Going, throwing the last piece of a gege bread at Hamza. He's throwing the last piece of a gege bread at Hamza. Yeah. But it ain't gonna be enough, mate. It ain't gonna stab to the body.
The fight's over. The fight's over.
The fight's done. The fight's done.
I still see him a comprehensive points winner. But let's just be realistic with it as well, that it was lackluster. And Tunde, you know that Egege bread originated from Jamaica, you know that?
I know. So you've told me about 1,000 times.
Yeah, I've got it, you know that. Absolutely, you know that. I mean, yeah, but what it is hard though, bread. That's it.
It's just sugar. What do you mean you don't have to know hard bread? It's just sugar. Give man diabetes. Love give people diabetes. It's just flour and sugar. Try to style it out about Egege bread. Try to give it some name, some fancy name. Man said the last piece of Frankfurter more like. I know it wasn't a good performance, but I don't want to say that because this is
no, Tunde. If it was anybody else, it'd be a good performance. It's just that what we are accustomed to seeing from Hamza Shiraz, we didn't see it today. And
yes, that's true.
And that's the truth. And the thing about it is this is like he finds a way to win without overexerting himself. But our expected level after seeing 2 devastating knockout wins from you is to see a stoppage like that again, or to see. But the thing that surprised me the most is in the whole of this fight, it was his lack of urgency. He wasn't really he wasn't urgent in this fight. And maybe it's because he knew like, I've got this, I can just stay and do this. And if there was something up, I don't think we're going to hear about it anyway. But it was just his lack of urge. It was a gig and soya. You know what time of day it is, yeah?
Come on, serious combination.
Every capital, you know, right? But I didn't see that there was a lack of urgency there. But we'll hear what we're going to hear. And I'm noticed that the commentary team haven't really been overly critical when it's come to Hamza Shiraz, and I think they have to be honest about it. And the reason why is because I know that Hamza Shiraz can do a lot better than this, right?
Yeah, so absolutely.
It's not me trying to take a dig, and what I realize is better to be kind than to be right. So, but it was a lackluster performance. He's gonna win it comprehensively on the score, cause most probably like 116, 111. 114 a draw, Tunde.
Wow.
115, 113.
Wow.
116, 112. Hamza Shiraz, come on. Hamza Shiraz. Well done. I don't know how they saw that draw. but that is what it is. Somebody saw it a draw. I mean, big up Air Force.
Mm.
They're saying that he couldn't figure out the southpaw stance, the commentary team. Well, the thing is this: when you're world champion, you're meant to work out the fact that we're going to figure out this southpaw jab, this southpaw style, and so there's no excuse to that. I would have liked to have seen, because Hamza's so tall, I would have liked to have seen him do the Tommy Hearns kind of jab where he kind of moves it side to side from the hip and then fires it up, because you'd have seen that that Simeon wouldn't be able to see that shot coming at him. And that's what I like to see him have been administering, because he's done it in the past where he can go double jab. And the thing is Hamza's so big and tall that he could have dominated that fight and been sharp. But like I said, there wasn't a lot of sharpness in Hamza today at all. There wasn't. He didn't look sharp at all. But he did find a way to win. He was throwing some good little shots, but I think when he was in punching range, he was too reliant. Like, if I hit this guy, he's gonna go. And
yes,
this German kid was very, very strong as well. He's a strong kid, and like you said earlier, his stock has grotesquely risen now after this fight.
Absolutely. And you know, as I said, I did read a comment there that maybe we were underestimating Zach and not giving him more credit for the position that he was in the rankings. You know, you don't. Well, I'm not saying you can't get into the rankings if you've not got a powerful promoter behind you, but having said that, he's there for a reason, and I feel tonight he proved that he was no pushover. He was he's obviously disappointed. He's left the ring without giving his side of the story. But I don't know, what is Hamza actually saying, Spence?
I don't know, because I've just turned it down low. I'm not taking no time. But there's lock up our stream. 114. I didn't see that. That's a limit.
Boxing is too dangerous to be that subjective. He said there's no injury. Okay. OTAC KS2222 EAZ. He said he was switching off at times, wants a big fight next. Okay.
Maybe, you know what? And he could be right. Maybe he needs something to, like a firecracker, to put a little bit of wind beneath his soul. Because when he was up against Belenga, he weren't playing, and because he knew, like, right, I'm in there with a good fighter, and I can't take no chance. And when I see the opportunity to take you out, I'm going to take you out. But it was a lackluster performance. I'm not taking nothing away from his opponent, because his opponent boxed in a way that made it also lackluster. You know, but it was a lackluster performance, and they got to be real about that as well. And Spencer Brown and the rest of them, they got to be real about it. But you are still world champion.
Absolutely. Still world champion. Still got his belt. Still bringing it back to Ilford. And you know, listen, maybe they can get a big fight for him, super middleweight. Or, you know, there's only like Canelo. I mean, Canelo will feel a bit more better after watching that fight. Maybe he might say, you know what, I'll take this kid.
Well, Canelo's got that little tough Congo next, you know.
I feel that Canelo's just going to be too experienced for him.
Yeah, but it's still, he's got that tough youth.
Yeah. And Billy is not a joke.
Yeah, right.
And Billy's not a joke. He's a wild, tough, aggressive guy. But we've seen Canelo. Well, Canelo's gone in there with Kovalev, Bivol.
Yeah.
These men don't scare him. You understand? He's gone in there with bigger, stronger fighters than Mbili, who I'm not too sure. Was it his last fight where he drew or something?
It was a draw, yeah. No, fight before last, it was a draw.
Man said he's going back to Slough. What is? I thought Hamza's from Ilford, man. Hamza's from Ilford. But it could be Slough. Maybe I'm wrong. Nah. Felix. Is that Dom? That's Dom, innit? Felix Negos.
Yeah. Big up, Dom.
Old tight Dom. No. I saw Dom. Hamza's an Ilford, man. Yeah, maybe is, you know, listen, maybe he's won the world title now. He was expecting a big fight. He might have been promised a big fight, but you know, boxing it changes a lot, you know, and sometimes the fight you want is not there, and you just have to just take what you're given. You know, bruv. Man saying Potter's Bar, Cockfosters, and Boreham Wood, bruv. He man are guessing now. He man are guessing.
Whoa, the countdown's on. We've got 11 minutes to the Joshua fight.
Come on, AJ. I don't want no messing about. I don't want no messing about. Finish the piece of the puzzle and let's get this fight cracking.
You know what? AJ looks sharp on the pad, you know.
Sharp. Even his butt, bro. I said it. He looks leaner. He still weighs heavy, but he looks leaner to me. He looks very, very fast. And
he's lighter than the Jake Paul fight, though, wasn't he?
Okay, I didn't know that. But let me tell you something. Prenga best be on some speed, because when AJ start throwing his hands rapid, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. And you know, he's been getting that Usyk training. 10-1, it's been very, very hard. And hopefully, you know, listen, that car crash was only 7 months ago.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not so much the physicality. We know AJ was always going to push himself. We know he's always going to be in the best shape possible. But it has to be the mental side. He says that he's fine. He says that he feels very calm and he's you know, back to his old way, cracking jokes and being all lighthearted before the bell rings. And you know, when AJ steps in the ring, is that, bruv, you man are fools. You think I'm like that when the bell rings? I'm looking to take you out. So I do hope and pray that is the version of AJ we get tonight. We kind of like see a rebirth, and then we get the fight, just like the light heavyweight fight that people have been talking about for years. We hope we finally get to see that. And who knows, we can get that fight on that same bill. But that's a conversation for another time. But
Tunde, forget about that fight, yeah?
Well, you can't say forget about it, because people's been phoning me about that fight or asking me about the fight. Yeah. So, but we need to. It would just be so. It would be a travesty if we don't see AJ versus Fury in our lifetime. It would be a travesty, because it's just been spoken about for a long time. We heard the stories, contracts have been signed and then contracts haven't been signed. And, you know, listen, Fury done his, in whatever manner, done his side of the job last night. And now it's just for AJ to put that final piece of the jigsaw in this whole puzzle.
Yeah.
And let's get it cracking. But I'm gonna be honest, Fury. I don't know, what was your assessment of Tyson Fury last night? I think the funniest thing about Tyson Fury last night was his children. Bro, his children give me joke. The one that looks like Tyson. The one that actually looks like Tyson. The other one's a little pretty boy. But the one who looks like Tyson, he's so foul-mouthed. Bro, disrespectful. Bro, it's not even funny. It's actually not even funny. But for me, that was the best part of yesterday. Not the fight. Them two. It's them two cracking joke. But anyway, yeah, Felix knows what I'm chatting about. Them two mad youths. Them two mad youths just calling man a dusser and all of that. I said, look at these youths here. These youths could never go Nigeria. If these youths in Nigeria, their tongues will be cut off immediately. You can't talk about no elders like that. Disrespect.
You know what? Denzel Bell, absolutely right. It was a glorified spar. I wouldn't even say it was a glorified spar. You know what I mean? They had 1,500 people. They had 1,500 people in the crowd, and it was just a run out, and quite rightly so.
Eddie Hearn said there was 300 men in the venue.
Right.
Eddie gives me joking though. Eddie said, "Listen, no one don't care about that fight last night when there was 300 man in the venue."
You know what?
He said, "Bro, we're in Jeddah. There's 8,000 people there, but we got some fantastic boxing coming up. Spence Jr. versus Sue, Rowley versus Tiafimo, August the 22nd.
Yeah.
We got Moses Atama versus Hergovich on August the 29th, and then." The big one, Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. We have Ryan Garcia against Connor, the Dark Destroyer, the Blonde Destroyer. Ben. And me and Spencer was on the phone this afternoon talking about the outcome of that fight or our predictions for that fight. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Maybe we'll speak about that more on tomorrow. Maybe we do the Fight Is Right Sunday.
Yeah.
And talk about these up and coming blockbusters, and obviously by which time Errol Spence, the truth, would have fought. I think expected ring walk UK time tomorrow, early hours is 4:30. So, Spence getting up for Fajr prayer.
Yeah, right. Now you know Fajr prayer comes at 2:00. You know, so you know what I mean.
Okay.
So, comes at 2, it goes on till 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that as well. Roach Zapita, big boy fight. That's a dangerous fight for Roach, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course it is.
Because man's gonna like Zapita some joke just because Shakur had to show levels in that fight. Because he made him fight like that. He made him fight in a way that he said you're not gonna get too much of them kind of fights. So it'd be very interesting to see. Obviously, Roach it's coming off, I think, 2 draws, isn't it?
Yeah,
against Tank and against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. So, you know, he's got another aggressive style, someone who throws over 100 punches around, and it's gonna be very interesting. Spence, let's get our crystal balls out and let's envisage a fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. You know, I've said from day one, in my humble opinion, Anthony Joshua will beat Tyson Fury.
Yeah, you've always said it as well. And what I'm saying is this:
and this ain't no bandwagon thing, because I see our man try to jump on the bandwagon. Everyone all
after they see Tyson Fury last night.
Yeah, but Tyson Fury again is the master of mind games. Tyson Fury might have been doing that. I was thinking about it today. Tyson Fury is a genius. He's a genius. But what I'm telling you, sometimes that genius thing don't work with Femi. That genius thing don't work with Femi. Because Femi is not playing no games. Femi, you already see, he done Jake Paul's career. Coming in there thinking that you can fight. A YouTuber can fight Anthony Joshua, a strong back Nigerian. He's like, nah, mate. I'm not playing your game.
Well, I'm interested to see how things transpire.
Yes.
I will have my true opinion on this fight between AJ and Tyson Fury after I see what AJ does or how he performs with Prenga. Right? Yes. I don't want to say because AJ because I know that he's been through a lot of psychological stuff from the beginning of the year. So I would like to know, like, in what version of AJ up against Tyson Fury, because if I'm going, I have to go by version. And the last version of Tyson Fury, I was not impressed with him, and I wasn't impressed with yesterday's work. But could that be psychology on his side? I don't think it was. I just think he had a glorified spar and did things that, you know, when you're sparring with someone and you know you're better than them, you're gonna say, well, I don't want to knock you out, I want to get the rounds in. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. So I don't want to overly judge that neither, because I don't want to be overly critical. But I will have a real good notion after AJ fights and we see how he's behaving, because while I saw on the pads right there, he looked very, very sharp. He looked very, very good.
Very, very sharp. In fact, that may be one of the quickest I've ever seen AJ on the pads.
Yeah, he looked very sharp.
That's just my initial eyes. And
I totally agree with you. And it's not only that, but the thing that impressed me just by that little pad section, there was this fluidity.
Yes.
You know, usually he seemed a little bit stiff when he's putting them shots together. right? But
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fluidity of the shots that he's putting together. But like I said, you know what I mean? We ain't got long left. We got like over a minute and a half before ring walks, and then we can sit down and say like what we're gonna actually
Ascertain. Yeah,
yeah,
ascertain
exactly.
from the fight.
That's the correct terminology. And
Yes.
but you know what? I expect AJ to do a number on this Prenga guy, like a devastating number. That's what I expect. But this is boxing, and there's a lot of intangibles weighing in this one here right now. And that's the truth. But I'm Team AJ. That's why I'm repping the Nigerian Fanta right now. So
come on. It's all about Niger Fanta. And for those that don't know, go to your local shop and get Nigerian Fanta, and you will be suffering from diabetes within within 2 months.
They've taken out the sugar, you know. They've come down on the sugar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's not as sweet.
Niger Fanta.
When I used to drink it before, I'd get a headache because it was too sugary.
Too sugary. But listen, once in a while, did you hear the Ghanaian president earlier on today?
Mr. John Mahama, the fantastic president that he is.
Yeah, saying that, you know, calling on Ghanaians to not eat after 7 p.m. and also saying that he went to a hospital which had cancer patients, and when they were doing the test, they were doing a test on sugar, and he asked, why are you doing it? Why are you putting sugar in the trials? And he was told and explained to that cancer loves sugar. So yeah, and it's, you know, this is critical information which some people know, but the masses don't. How effective and dangerous sugar is actually for the bloodstream. Once it affects you, if you keep having sugar, and I'm guilty of that, because you know me, I love ice cream. But if anything, it's not just the sugar, it's the carbohydrates which turn into sugar. If you have carbohydrates as a source of energy and don't do exercises after taking carbs, the body stores that as fat and turns it into sugar. So, you know, you can't be eating pounded yam at at 10 p.m. at night. Pounded yam and egusi and suya. Oh, it's not good. Look at this brother. What part of fake do you understand? No, do you call me fake, brother? What's my name? Well, why would you say that? You know, I don't know. I must be on a mellow thing, because I was thinking about not blocking you, but then I just come to my mind that I'm gonna block you. See you later, bro. Nobody can't read your comment because I just blocked you. Bro, don't think because I'm coming all easy that a man's changed. I ain't changed nothing. If you come in any disrespectful thing, you're gone. Like he's gone. Prenga's coming out. Yeah. Old type, all the Albanian man there, man. You know the Albanian, my car wash man, he told me today, he said, listen, man, we love Anthony Joshua in Albania. We love him. We love him. But, you know, obviously we have to support our man. But he said, I'm not going to lie. I feel AJ's going to clap him. But he was just being real. He said, like, listen, AJ, a beautiful brother. You know, we love him. This is his words, Spence. He said, we love Anthony Joshua in Albania. That's what he told me.
What kind of foolishness is that? Is reloading, lost connection? This is on things that joke, you know.
Bruv, it's a madness. Well, he's walking to the ring with me. He's getting in the ring right now. The fight is yeah, trust me. The car wash Albania man, they don't play. They don't play. They don't play. And he told me when the fight was announced, my car wash man said, this is dangerous fight. This dangerous fight for AJ. I'm telling you, I know this guy personally. And I was like, and then when I saw him today, he was like, no, AJ's supposed to win the fight too. I'm not gonna lie. But we love Prenga and we love AJ. So we'll see. You know, I only just want AJ to come through by whatever manner. If it's a labored points victory, let it be that. If it's but you know, AJ's not really on this points thing. He's always looking to go in, hammer and tongs. He's looking to take you out or take his opponent out, should I say. So, he does the work. He lives the life, and I feel ultimately, when all's said and done, I feel like his dedication to the sport of boxing and the life that he's led as an athlete will take him over the line. Huh?
It's been second to none. He has properly lived the life. We can't
1,000,000%.
never turn around and say anything against him on that one. He's lived the life. Let me get my snacks for this fight, yeah?
Bro, AJ is an athlete and a half. He is an athlete and a half. And man could call him bodybuilder all they want. He's been carrying this sport, bringing casuals, conducting himself in a great manner. And yes, we know he's not a perfect human being. Everybody makes mistakes. But in terms of representing the sport of boxing, nobody is perfect. Let us just clarify that. But he's kept his head high. He's come through patchy moments, and he's still shown respect for the sport. So man said Prenga's looking prang. Bro, it's AJ, you know. It's not a joke. It's Anthony Joshua. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. You see the lion there. All the power. There's something about AJ where you still feel like, you know, he's got that one last world title in him. He's got it in him. Like I feel this for him. And I'm not putting no negativity in my mind this evening. I'm just feeling like he's got over the car crash, the mental demons, which is what he is, what they are. They will be mental demons, and he's recovered. You're always gonna remember those that were close to you and that are no longer with you. But he understands the game. Very switched on individual, very focused individual. So now it's just a case of he's got a new team. Well, there's a lot of guys that's been with him from the start, but obviously when I say new team, he's got the Usyk connection there. Usyk's ringside tonight. Is Fury there? I don't know. Has Fury come?
He ain't coming.
He ain't coming. I don't know what the walkout tune is because we haven't got sound. Obviously, we can't have sound. But he is one of the biggest characters.
Meat Mills.
Meat Mills. Okay. What tune? He is one of the biggest characters in the sport of boxing, hands down, Spence.
Without a doubt.
Hands down. And he has held that lofty position for such a long time. You know, and that's it. That's dedication. That's dedication. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, he's done things his own way. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a normal AJ fight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel that same vibe. But I think it's because everybody is waiting for this to be done, and then we're moving on to the next one, the big one, the creme de la creme fight. Come on, AJ. Come on now. The landlord is about to open up shop. He looks sharp, man. He looks sharp. The hands look fast. When AJ puts on the 10-ounce gloves, it's not sparring again. So I don't care about what man's saying in sparring and all of that. All of that's irrelevant. It's all to do with your mentality and your physicality. So let's hope. Let's hope. Come on. AJ, for me, I just want him to go out there and just lick him out one round. One round. I don't want to see no thing where I'm getting like, what's going on? I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I just want this thing to be over. Over. What are they doing now? Playing the Saudi anthem or something?
Yeah, Saudi national anthem.
Okay.
And the old place gone in green. Very clever.
Yeah, no. Outchange. Trust me. There's no doubt in this fight. AJ is coming to damage this brother. All the smiling thing is done. All AJ's on. That's what I'm saying about this guy playing character. He plays the character very, very well. But he's not even playing. He's just being himself. That's how he's always been. He ain't changed his energy since the day he turned pro. Other than that time where he got mad and dashed the thing. Remember he dashed the rope. He dashed the belt out the ring. He dashed the belt out the ring.
Yeah. After the second music fight.
And that was the time when AJ said, nah, I'm going to show you that my Nigerian roots today. But other than that, his attitude has been flawless. But come on, AJ, just go in there. No messing about. Show this brother the levels. Show this brother the levels. Man saying the zone is rubbish. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, the biggest boxing promoters are now on the zone. So
everyone's on it.
So this is the future. This is the future.
Trust me, AJ look ready, you know.
Bro, AJ's looking fast.
And
this brother's face looks like he's getting paler and paler.
And not only that, yeah, but his nose is gonna get mashed up.
Bruv,
that's the first thing to go, you know.
His face is getting paler and paler as the minutes and the seconds count down. Because this is what I'm trying to say. With AJ, you feel it. You know when Canelo says you're going to feel something. You're going to feel something. AJ don't even need to say you're going to feel something. You feel it. Spence, did you see Lolo's? Is that Lolo's last fight? No. Femi's got to come out now. I'm telling you. I'm from the bell goes. Femi is on smoke. Come on now. Come on. 100% that was Femi. Yeah. That was in Saudi, innit? That was in Saudi when AJ dashed out the ropes.
Yeah.
Who's that black brother with the big eyes, Spence? Who's the black brother with the big eyes standing next to AJ?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tunde. I don't know what you're talking
about. The one next to the security guard. My muscle-led security guard, brother. Hold on. Wait. Hey, Michael Buffer's a G, you know. Him and his brother was doing what was he doing over there? He was doing the World Cup. Come on, AJ. Come on, son. Come on. Deliver. Sherry Swiss says, come on. Knock him out. You know, I love when the fans, I love when they say that. Knock him out. You're like, well, I'm gonna try. I'm going to try. Hold on, that same brother's doing the crisscross thing. Bro,
what?
I don't like you remember Frank Bruno when he was fighting Tyson? He done this thing about, bro. In
the second fight.
He done it about 59 times. It's like Mike was like, nah, mate, that ain't gonna work tonight. Mike Tyson was like, what? You trying that rosemary thing on me? Mike Tyson is a G. Oh, I used to love Mike. I used to brick house scaffold. You know what I'm talking about, innit? Frank Bruno done it so many times.
What, the first fight or the second fight?
Bro, I think might have been the first fight.
No. It was the second fight. It was the second fight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was March.
Frank done it about 59 times. Bro,
yeah,
they counted it. They said it was a world record for the This is how intimidating Mike Tyson was, you know.
It was very intimidating, man, Tunde. That fight was March 16th, 96.
Come on, the knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Vegas.
All right, come on.
Bruno was the heavyweight champion as well.
Come on. Anyway, what is our predictions for this fight? The fight is right. There's over 1,000 people live on our first watch along for so long. I'm saying Joshua in 2 rounds, then. 2 rounds. Come on, the fight is right. What are we saying? What round? Does Joshua? Is there an upset on the cards tonight? God forbid. But anyway, I'm even saying AJ in 1.
Okay.
I'm saying AJ in 1. That's what I'm Victor saying 6. Let me put on the glasses. Brickhouse Capital. He says AJ in 3. Anton, he says round 4. Bro, everyone's coming out now. It's all coming out.
Anton speaks. You're doing a fantastic work. I see you on Al Jazeera.
Brennan Harris says same. 2nd round. G Star says 5th round. Guzzy, 4th round. Richie says AJ in 6. Trust me, bro. You know when the man says, "Hey, trust me." You know you just got to say, "All right, cool." But I'm saying AJ 1st round.
AJ looks serious, son.
Bro, but the brother looks serious as well. But AJ has got that demon look on him, bro. He's not playing no game.
You know, I know AJ's serious, son. It's because his hair can't look tough. Well, you see him as hair can't look picky. Yeah, you can relate to that. We used to be at primary school.
Trust me. All right, let's go. Spenny ranking. Here we go. Live in Jeddah. AJ, Anthony Joshua versus Prenga. Here we go. All right, boom. AJ comes out now. Good jab. I like the front foot stance by AJ. Left foot by AJ on the top of Prenga's head. Don't bounce back too much, AJ. Just take a step. Jab by AJ there. Stab to the body by AJ. Stab to the body by AJ. Wait there. Here we go. Oi, overhand right by Prenga. No, Spencer. This is what I feared.
He's going to be all right.
Spence. No. AJ left hook. Jab by AJ. Right hand by AJ. Oi. Prenga looks heavy-handed. 3 uppercuts on the inside. Tries to bully AJ. What is going on, Spence? AJ better come with a... Come. Give him a 1-2, AJ. Left foot by AJ. Here we go. Fade. Jab by AJ. Jab by AJ. Step back by AJ. Come on. Focus, man. Oh, AJ! Oh, right hand by Prenga again. Oh, what am I seeing, Spencer?
Hold him.
Jab. Right hand, Spencer. It's going to be over.
No, it's not, man. He's going to survive it. He's going to survive it, man.
Spence. What is this? Hold, brother. Spencer.
He's holding, man. He's holding. Tunde's going to survive the round, man.
Right hand.
He's going to survive the round, Tunde.
Spence. Why? We said this brother's not a joke, you know. Look at the left foot just missed it. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, left foot.
He's a slip, man. That was a slip, man. He pushed him down to the ground.
No, but this brother's strong, Spence, and AJ's legs don't look strong. Spence,
don't worry, man. Come on, AJ.
Left hook by AJ. Do not hit him when his head's down. Come on, AJ. Just hold out, man, brother. Hold out. Oh, right hand, AJ, right up to the body. This is what I'm saying. The body looks good, but the mind...
There's another counter.
Oh, my God. Spence, 37 seconds. Referee's giving him a count. Spence, what's the time on yours?
23 seconds left.
I'm 28 seconds. Spence,
last this round.
Please,
Come on,
AJ,
last round.
Put your hands up, man.
Last round.
Come on, AJ, just
good.
Get through
last
this round.
round. Come on, last round. You need to win it.
Hold
good.
it.
Good. Come over the top of the right hand now. Over the top.
Come on, AJ. Just get through the round. Stab to the body. Come on. Jab. Come on, AJ. Jab to the body. Left foot. There you go, AJ.
He survives the round, Tony. He survives the round.
Yes. My God.
You know what Killer Cam said? He said, Tunde, you jinxed it, bro.
Bro.
That was good look. that were good. But you know what? I mean, it was a horrible ride. And like when we were talking on the phone earlier today, Turner, I'm saying, brother, I don't care if you knocked out 20 grannies, you can punch.
Spence, I don't want to, we can't really privy the people to what we were saying today. But what I will say, I told you, Spencer, this brother is not a pushover job. I told you, my man them in the car wash said this brother is coming to do damage. Look at that, Spence. Freaking hell. What is going on? Come on now, AJ. All right, here we go. Jab.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Jab, AJ. Just cap him with a 1-2, man. Jab, right hand over the top by AJ. Let's go. Left hook to the body. Oh my God, his leg, Spence. Jab by AJ. This guy's looking for the humdinger over the top. You can see it.
Yeah.
Spence.
Just stay to your boxing.
1-2 by AJ. Come on, AJ. Fight him, man.
Stay to your boxing.
By AJ. Oh my gosh. Feint. Prenga's just on the prowl. Come on. No, forget your shorts, man. Just check. Well, that's a Usyk trick still. Usyk does that. Fiddle with his shorts and then move. But anyway, here we go. AJ, let's go. Come on, AJ. Don't let it. You got to keep him straight 1-2. Even the power don't even look. Jab, right hand by, counter right hand by AJ. Mentally, it might still be there, Spence. Jab by AJ. Come on, let's go. Jab, 1-2 by AJ. There you go. And another one, son. And another one. Jab to the body by AJ. Let's work.
Good shot.
Let's work. Jab by AJ. Good jab. Good job, but let's finish him with a right hand. Right hand by AJ over the top. Right hand to the body. Left hook by AJ. Come on, where's the killer instinct? You need to be a killer, AJ. Jab by AJ. Let's go. One more. Joy. Here we go. Entanglement by Prenga and AJ. Referee breaks the two of them. Come in, just 1-2, AJ. Don't let him come over the top. Here we go. Feint. Oi, right hook, left hook by Prenga. AJ, I don't know. You cannot be looking on the floor. You cannot be looking outside. Let's go. Feint. Jab by AJ. Oi, counter right hand by AJ. Let's go. Everyone wants you to win, and so do we, Spencer. Let's go. Jab.
This is about left hook though, man.
Oh my God, Spencer, 1-2 by AJ. Let's go. Let's get this fight out the way and let's deal with the demons. Come on, feint. Jab by AJ. Yeah, my man might be tired now. Let's go. Feint. Jab. Counter. Entanglement. AJ pushes his head. Oi, right uppercut on the inside. Yeah, don't make him try to do that. Come on. Let's work, AJ. Where is the gas tank? Where is all the conditioning? Jab by AJ. Oi, 1-2 was fast. Just missed by AJ. Come on, AJ. Let's work. Jab by AJ. Feint. Don't let this guy come over the top. I beg.
Boy!
Let's go. AJ. Jab. Right hand by AJ. Left foot. Yes! God is with us. God is
game over.
Where's that fat brother going? Get out the ring, man, before you mess up the thing. Yay! Thank God. Game over. You gave us the biggest threat.
Tunde, I said 2 rounds.
You said 2 rounds, Spencer.
2 rounds.
You gave us the biggest threat. And you know what?
2 rounds.
God could not have
I don't like that fish boy, you know.
Bro, he nearly mashed up the whole fight and get in the ring. What's the matter with him? Bro, just relax yourself. Come on, man. Anyway, thank God. Well, that's all we was waiting for. And you know what? Do you know why that fight, is actually more beneficial for AJ?
He got off the canvas.
Because he got off the canvas. 2, he was not fighting a guy that was not coming to win. This guy was coming to win. Yeah. This guy was coming to upset the apple cart. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you. A man that has come through so much adversity. Yes. And that's very, very fundamental to understand. Yes, man. Point up to the sky. High. Yeah, trust me. I was panicking, bro. No. I frightened me. You talk about Tunde frightened me. I frightened me. No. But you know what? You know what? This makes it even better. Because now Fury was saying he ain't got no chin, XYZ. I'm gonna now all of a sudden now. So yesterday it was AJ will battle Fury. Now today it's Fury will battle AJ. That's what I'm trying to
Now,
say.
Tunde, let me tell you this, yeah? I'm gonna be real with you, yeah? When it came to boxing, yeah, the
Yeah.
fluidity of the boxing that Anthony Joshua displayed today, right? Even when he was getting rocked and getting knocked
Yeah.
down, was still better than anything that I've usually seen from him. Because he's usually a little bit more stiff. This is the most lucid that I've seen. He's very loose in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Spence, that one there, boy. I'm not, bro. You know, you got to
Tunde,
look at.
you also got to take into consideration. Thank you very much, Henry McKay. Thank you so much for the 199. I'm just being real, Tunde. This is his first real fight after getting badly knocked out by Dubois, right? And we got to take into consideration what he has gone through. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Right? What he's gone through, and then you're going into the ring, and no matter how you try to block it out, I'm telling you, it's difficult to block out stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you're in with a man, like I said to you earlier, I don't care if you've had 21 grannies to knock out or 20 grannies to knock out, it still takes its toll, and you can punch, and that is that. And he's proven that he could punch, and he caught Andy Joshua. The thing that impressed me the most, Tunde, is that it didn't go to pieces. Do you know what I mean? He didn't go to pieces because he could have. He could have said, "Well, you know what? I've got enough money." He could have been down on the ground and said, "I've got enough money, and I'm nice." And you know what? I
Well,
could sail up to the sunset, and that wasn't
that
the case. He showed real
one
fighting spirit, and all the credit in the world should be given to him.
one
So
thing
that's
we
what
have
you
to.
do to a man.
One thing we know about AJ, as I said before the fight start, AJ is not a no points business. He's looking to take you out,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
again, he displayed once he's got a man wobbling. Yeah, you might can wobble him, you might can get him, but once he gets you, it's pure killer instinct. Look at that left uppercut, right hook. Yeah, good night, nurse. Pounded yam and shoe.
Yeah, man.
Pounded.
Up top, Perry. I'm telling you, Pierre. Sorry, what I saw from AJ was even when he was hurt, he was trying things in there to box to survive. He was rolling shots. You know what I mean? He didn't go to pot. He knew how to hold. And to me, I don't want to go into history now, but he was very reminiscent of when Tommy Hearns fought Sugar Ray Leonard in the second fight. In the second fight, Tommy Hearns knew right the experience. I'm going to hold you now that I'm hurt. And he held him. And you could see him screaming his head off as well. Eddie Hearn, like hold him. And that's what he did. And the thing, but I'm just trying to say, like the boxing and the look how he shaped up and that was very good by Anthony Joshua. I'm not taking it away from him. And I'm not saying we're not going to be happy by the opponent or this or that and all the rest of it. We also got to remember, you know what I mean, that this AJ's been a professional fighter now for some, was it 13 years now?
But let me tell you something. You see that brother's power, yeah? That brother's power was not a joke, you know.
No, it's serious.
That Prenga brother, I was worried
Prenga.
every time. Yeah, it's good night nurse. I keep telling man, when AJ does the good night nurse on you, you're not getting up.
Yeah.
He done the good night nurse on the Prenga brother. But the Prenga was trying to do the good night nurse on him.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say, Ton, that was a massive victory for him because of the demons that he had to overcome.
Exactly.
Right?
And that's what we
to tell the honest truth, Tony, this fight will serve him better going into any other fight than him just getting a one-round knockout because he had to show something. He had to show that, right, I got clapped. I'm going to get up. I'm going to throw back. I'm going to do what I have to go and do. And the way he finished Prenga, that was serious.
Well, you just repeated everything I just said, and I'm glad because this fight serves better than the jolt thing. And let me tell you something. That brother punches way harder than Fury. What is the concern? What is the concern for me is, I mean, what makes the fight so intriguing is the fact that we know that Fury can box, bro. Fury can dilly-dally around the place. But when AJ throws them humdingers, when he throws the pounded yam or the amala, when he throws the amala with shoe, it's good night nurse. I don't care who you are. It's good night.
Look at Prenga's trainer, like begging it. Shut up, man, and go away, man.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say, because AJ is bigger than everybody.
Yeah, I know.
AJ's the man is like, bro, the trainer wants to get a photograph.
Yeah, I know.
This man got lick out.
I know.
I'm not on none of that.
I'm not. You took the words right about. Just about to say I'm not on none of that, son.
I'm not on none of that. I don't business, bro. You just thump up my guy and like, nah, you want to start taking pictures? Get out of here, man. but you know, listen, I understand it. Such is the magnitude of Anthony Joshua. But thank God, that's all I can say. Thank God. I'm so happy for him dealing with those demons. And again, a lot of, you know, not everyone is religious. A lot of people are not religious, but very spiritual. And whatever you believe,
religious, yeah. AJ's had a lot of trauma to deal with.
But that's what I'm saying. Whatever you believe in, this man has dealt with a lot in the past 7 months, and I feel like for him to overcome this, move around, you know, get new people around him, and even you see the relief on Usyk. Because Usyk was saying, look, I bring this man to my camp and my man get knocked out. That's what he's probably worried about, you know. But more importantly, his friend, AJ, has become his friend. And so it's a great storyline, both for Fury and for AJ, in the respect that Fury too has battled mental demons, come back, become a heavyweight champion of the world. The common denominator in both of their stories is the fact that they were both beaten by Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is now part of Team AJ, and Fury, although didn't look good last night, got the stoppage. And Fury and AJ, although did not look spectacular in the first round, really was. We were hanging out. Well, I was praying for that first round. Really did what AJ does in the second round, which is deliver a devastating knockout blow. And I feel that sets up a fantastic storyline for this. And now people, where they probably was thinking, you know, the amount of money these guys are getting for this next fight, do they really deserve it? I think they do, because the anticipation for this fight it just grew times 10, Spence.
It did. And you know what? What I'm trying to say is this. Like, AJ still shows that he got a destructive power.
Destructive.
It's destructive power. And this is the thing where you got to also bear in mind, yeah? If Tyson Fury was in with Prenga, yeah?
Hey.
Right? And right. And if Anthony Joshua fought Marius Wack, then what would have been the outcome? And you got to judge it on the performances, yeah? Who performed better out of Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua? You know what I mean? Right. It's not the case like who performs better, but who would you rather see fight? And on the performances, I'm going to keep the thing totally 100. I'd rather see Anthony Joshua in something like what we just saw than watch what Tyson Fury.
Is that his son? Is that his son?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think it is, but maybe it is. I don't know.
So, just quick question. Over 1,300 people, almost 1,400 people on the live. 1,400 people on the live. Who wins, AJ or Fury? Just give it. We're gonna chat.
One for AJ, 2 for Fury. Put them in the comments.
One for AJ, 2 for Fury. Who wins? The fight is right. Let me hear what you have to say, man. But this is gonna be a fight. This is going to be. I'm excited. Victor says AJ. Obviously, AJ's fight was more entertaining, but because of that, Beauty of the Pencil says 1. So El Padrino says 1. Come on. Well, hi. Wordy says 1. What's this? On the real though, getting dropped in the first shows you got caught cold. Different than getting dropped in later rounds. Nothing to worry about. Fair point. And there's a lot of demons. We got to remember this. We got
There's
to
a lot,
remember this.
and what he did today was an exhortation.
100%. Victor 1. Henry McKay MUC says
Look,
1.
it's crying now, you know, son.
1. Phil and the Villain says 2. Say that again. He's crying.
He's welling up. Look, watch.
Yeah, you see, bro, that's it, bro. Come on, man. This guy's been through so much. You know how mentally strong you gotta be to deal with this, and still go out and smile for the camera and play the game. Bro, this guy is showing next level strength. Next level strength, Spence.
Yeah.
Phil and the Villain 2. R10 double N 1. That's AJ. Killer Cam. AJ smokes him. Sean Music 1. That's AJ. Andre Bukenya 1. Notice Fury getting touched a lot when he switches stance. I think AJ catches him in between one of those. Honestly, Killer Cam 1. Fury getting smoked. Other than money, do either AJ or Fury need to continue? From what we have seen of both fighters, is it time to pass the baton on to the next generation? And that's a fantastic question. I wish we saved that one for tomorrow. But to answer, my answer is this. Absolutely. We are in the next generation stages. But we would be kicking ourselves if we were not to see if their journey or their story ended without fighting each other. And I think that's the issue more than the fact that do they need the money? It's like, but we want to see it. We want to see this fight. You know, it's like, although Pacquiao and Floyd came at the end, at least we got the fight. And I think it's that situation where, you know, it couldn't be like De La Hoya fighting all his adversaries in his prime. De La Hoya was a G. Man, forget that about De La Hoya, you know. De La Hoya was fighting Mosley. Bro, remember, I think we was at that fight. We was in Finsbury Park that fight there. Remember, Spence?
What fight?
De La Hoya Mosley.
Yeah.
Remember what? That was in a dance. We was in a dance.
It was in a dance. That's a big boy dance, you know. Me, you, Spud, Sparks.
Yeah. Come on.
The little red thing that I did bring down.
Yeah, we was raving them days there. Come on. Anyway, Ola, he says 1 as well. Big up 1, most definitely. Brennan Harris says it's all AJ. Sammy, is that Sammy or Sam Rivers? 8835 says 1 all day. AJ will definitely be up for the Fury fight. AJ will stop Fury inside 8 rounds. Me, I worry if it starts going them kind of length. Because once you let Fury start getting in his groove, very difficult to beat him. That fight has to end quickly. Who's shown the better chin? Well, it's obvious. Fury has shown the better chin, but who has shown the most destructive power? And that's AJ. So this fight, in my opinion, is going to be power against skill. Power against skill. Yeah, because no matter what, Fury is very skilled. Woody said, everyone is in danger in the early rounds, like Shakur said. Facts. He is emotional. He has been through it. That's facts. Of course, AJ, my Nigerian bro, all the way, flattening Fury every day of the week. Old tight Henry McKay MUC says, thanks for the 199. He said, AJ wins due to power. Both have no punch resistance. Very interesting. 1 from Alibaba. He also says AJ. I don't really see too much Fury, you know.
So because people are looking at what they saw yesterday from Fury,
yes.
and be real, and they're thinking it was garbage, right? I'm not necessarily saying it was garbage because you know what I mean, Fury just got to run out against a sparring partner. And you remember like many moons ago when Danny Williams, who was still then the British champion, and I brought him into he had the glorified sparring match with cruiserweight Kevin Mitchell, right? Yes. And you that with Young Junior and did the pads.
Yes.
Down at City Boxing Gymnasium in Southwark, right, in the ring. And
yes.
Sometimes you need that, because if you've been out for a little while, just to get the crowd behind you in there. And the thing about it is this, the maddest thing is this: we had 1,500 people when Danny Williams did that exhibition.
Yes.
Right, and Danny Williams is as big a name as what Tyson Fury has gone on to become, right? So, and like I remember afterwards, Danny saying thanks for making this for me, because it was good, like knowing that crowd there or do things and and he just kept his mind a little bit more sharp and a little bit more active. I think that's what Tyson Fury did. Anthony Joshua went and did it on a big stage against a noted puncher. Let's not get confused by that. He's still a noted puncher, right? Against a noted puncher.
Yes.
Right? Even I don't care what class he'd be throwing them punches at. If you've had 21 fights and 21 and 20 wins and 20 wins have come by knockout, you must be able to. I don't care if you're fighting your granny 20 times. You can punch, right? And he got caught cold early, but I just think that's more to do with concentration and relaxation, and knowing that it's hard to. You could say I'm feeling great, I'm good, and all the rest of it. You can say that all you want, but deep down inside, we know. Not only that, but we also got to take into consideration that you're up in age now as well, right? You're not no spring chicken. You're up in age, right? You've been a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, and you are at the tail end of your career. So is Tyson Fury. So let's, without further ado, let's just have this fight and let's see how this fight pans out. Do you know what I mean? Because one thing for certain is how AJ clapped out that brother at the end was very serious. And I just like the ring smarts, because I don't think before Anthony Joshua had those ring smarts. I don't think he had it, because when he got hurt against Daniel Dubois, he didn't know how to hold. He didn't know how to he didn't know none of those kind of things, right? And that's another day, because he went with a man that could teach him that. You know what I mean? Man, over the dice. What is this, poker?
Second?
Are they playing poker, or are they playing on the gambling table, like when we was in Vegas with Black Diamond? What is it? But when he fought Daniel Dubois, his instruction was to roll the dice.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about the Ben Davison.
Right. So, do you know what I mean? That's not me knocking them, man, there, because that man must think I got some games. I speak my mind, bro. And the thing about it is this: anything that I say, I'm prepared to say in your face as well. So, you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, he didn't know how to do those kind of things. What he did in this fight here, he just knew to tie up a man. Right, okay. Well, I'll tie you up, man. And let me survive this round. Because I said, all right, then watch. I said, let him get rid of, he's going to have that 1 minute break is going to be like an hour break to him. And he'll come out even more fresh, and he won't take as much chances. But the thing that I did like about him was his variation of punches. That was stabbing to the body as well. That's when AJ stabbed to the body before, it was like a kind of stiff stab. It wasn't a fluid stab. And I've just seen that. And it's like, looking at what I saw him, that's aesthetically how he's moving around. Like, regardless that he got knocked down, as far as I'm concerned, that was, I don't care who he was against, that was still a good Anthony Joshua. Because before, he used to punch too stiff, Tunde.
Yes.
Right.
I did say, look, very agile in the beginning of the fight.
Yeah. And he did it. And he looked that part. And I'm saying all credit to him. They're doing a recap right now, showing us the nightmare in the first round. That was a hard over the top right hand, you know. Where he clapped
and you could see the guy was throwing with full
brother, I'm telling you, and he looked him bang on the chin. And you see how fast Spencer Brown jump up like, fuck, you know, you've mashed up the money.
Fuck, you know. Again, he's thinking, fuck, you know. Oops, sorry. He's thinking again. He's thinking again. Daniel can mash up the money, and now this Prenga guy can mash up the money again. But it's like, why they're always giving? I was talking to my friend this afternoon. It's like, why they always giving what's the matter with AJ's matchmakers? Why they giving AJ this hardest man, and Fury's getting an easy little run out? But such is the AJ, he wants to challenge himself.
Not only that, Sammy, J6, thank you so much for the 50 sec. AJ
Did not have to accept the challenge.
Yeah, he did.
Much respect. He put trust in the process and his team. AJ is fighting for his two brothers too.
Yeah, he is. And like I'm saying, I'm gonna say again, I was very impressed with just the temperament because I know he's still in bereavement mode.
Yes.
Right? He's still in bereavement mode. You know what I mean? And that's that.
I mean, there's a lot you can take from the fight, both pros and cons. I just as I said, I didn't care how this fight ended. I just wanted AJ to win the fight. I thought it was going to be a round one, but it was almost the guy that won in round one.
Yeah.
So again, credit to Prenga and all the Albanian man there. I thought I was going to get a free car wash after the first round tomorrow.
No.
I'll take my car there again tomorrow. But yeah, it's a new era. It's evident. You know, these guys have had the time. Is my man telling him to hold in the corner? I think he's giving him a shot. He's telling him to hold if he gets close. Look like it. I may be wrong. I'm not actually privy to the sound. But if he did, that was good advice. That was good advice, Spence. Definitely a cliffhanger. But what else would we expect from an AJ fight?
No, I think we need that cliffhanger. That's to go talk at the excitement. And we're gonna see what people are gonna say right now. But what I'm saying is this: just make the Fury AJ fight. Just make it. Make.
Why does Fury sound like? But I heard kind of like some. I don't know. I won't say negativity, but Fury was talking about if the fight happens. Like, but both of them have signed contracts.
Listen. That's what Eddie. I'm going off of Eddie Hearn because people could say a lot about this thing, but when it comes to signing contract for fights, Eddie Hearn don't lie. We just need to see that fight next one. I ain't got time for this bollocks anymore. You know what I mean? We need to see that fight next. It's very, very important that we see that fight. And
Skyline and the editor said, if he's in bereavement, should he be? These are brilliant questions for tomorrow night. But it's a good question. But also, listen, everyone is Trevor McDonald standing or sitting from the outside. None of us know what it's like to be Anthony Joshua. None of us know how much he's given to this sport. None of us know how much he deals with the mentality of, or has dealt with the mentality of losing people that's close to him. Some people just don't want to sit there and bereave. And the way they deal with things is to get on with life. And AJ's had his bereavement time. And he's carrying these guys with him. And I'm sure his two friends will be smiling, saying, yeah, you done your thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Now go and do the same thing to Fury. That's what they'd be saying if they were here today. So AJ is dealt with it in the way he knows or he feels is the best way. So you can only but respect that. And yeah, let's see. Has one thing about Fury though, he's got fast snapping punches.
Yes.
He's got fast snapping punches, and he's gonna be up for it. He's got. I don't want to see no more tune-ups. Nobody needs no more tune-ups now. Everyone's out there.
Tune-up can mash up the business.
Yeah, everyone's at their 2 fights now. Fury had Magnumov, and he had Whack. AJ had Jake Paul and Prenga. That's it. 2 fight tune-ups is enough. Now we want to see the main one. And bro, Carlos, you're saying it's a shit fight, but bro, that wasn't shit. That was entertaining.
That wasn't shit at all.
That wasn't shit. And yeah, I just don't like the way Fury's talking like he don't want to fight. Bro,
stop talking about this.
All right, cool. I don't want to put it out there.
Yeah,
I don't want to put it out there. I just want to see the fight because I feel like Fury fulfilled his part of the bargain yesterday, and now it's time for AJ. Everything was on him, and I think in truth, Eddie said that. He said all the talk is irrelevant. We still got a win here tonight, and we're fighting a man who's got 20 knockouts on their resume. So discussions are foolhardy until AJ does a number. AJ gave us a fright tonight, but ultimately he gave us what we wanted, and that was a KO, setting up the biggest fight this country and the heavyweight division would have seen for years, because we all want to see it, regardless if they're two old men.
Well, the thing about it is this: two old men make for a good fight. You know what I mean? Trust me on that, right? Because the reflexes are not going to be that good. But one thing for certain is the punching power will be there. And people say, oh, Fury doesn't punch, Fury doesn't punch. Tell that to Deontay Wilder. Right? That's what I want you to know. Tell that to Deontay Wilder. And you know what I mean? If Fury fancies it and he sits down, he's punches, and he's trouble. You know what I mean? He really is trouble. But I really do want to see that fight. And that fight should be next. And on that note,
what's all this we want to see it, bro? The fight's been signed. Both men have signed this thing.
Done. Huh? I hear that.
Yeah, both men have signed this thing. From what I understand, I've sat in the office with Frank and George recently, and they told me this fight is signed. They both are getting tremendous amount of money. Both of them are getting a tremendous amount of money. And you can't really say, oh, they've got enough money. No. Why is Warren Buffett still getting money to this day?
Exactly.
Warren Buffett is still getting money. They ain't got enough money. They want more money. Everybody wants more money because everything keeps going up. So the money issue is relevant. The site issue, I don't really feel it's going to be a problem. Even though the contracts, according to Eddie, says that fight has got to be in the UK, it just won't fit with the timing and the schedules. It won't. It just, like, they can't have that fight in the UK. It is too big financially for the broadcasters, for the timings, for the American TV. It's just too big to have in the UK, and we just got to accept that, Spence.
Yeah,
we got to accept that.
Yeah, but you know,
America is everything big. Thank you, Sammy, for the 20 again. Tunde, Spence, have a great summer. You too.
Thank you very much.
Turkey wants Dana and Zuffa. Eddie don't. Okay. How you know that? all these people get all these inside knowledge. But you don't know. It's all rumors, bro. But I'm in this game. Spence is in this game. I sit at the tables. And man will still lie. You don't know. There's bare man will still lie in your face. And you're on the table. So, well, we don't know. Until we hear it. The only man I'm actually listening to is Turkey Al Sheikh. I'm not listening to no other person. And in truth, Eddie said it, Frank said it. It's where the money is. Turkey's paying the money, so it's going to be where Turkey wants it. That's it. I don't know what anyone's arguing for. Like, or thinking, oh, why should it? Like, it should be. No, it's where these men want it, and everybody's got to be pleased in this situation. It can't be just the UK that's being pleased. Everybody has to be pleased, and that means the American broadcasters, the worldwide broadcasters, everyone. You know, everyone has to be in agreement. And so, yes, we may, as a small island, want it patriotically to be in this country, but if it don't make financial sense, you can bet your bottom dollar it's not going to be here, Spence. It's not going to be here. Spencer's done his thing. What's the matter? You lot are seeing, Spencer. Why did Spencer do that? Wait. You lot are seeing plate and stuff. Hold on. Spencer always does this. He just locks off. He doesn't give anyone no notice. Wait there. Oh, is he back? He's back. Wait there. Wait there, Spence. Spencer, you making the fighters right. People see plate and that. Right, I'm in the corner of the kitchen. Let me put this in the
dishwasher.
In the dishwasher.
Well, you know what? Bottom line is this, Ton. He got the job done. I'm grateful.
He got the job done, mate.
We'll see everyone tomorrow 8 o'clock.
Yes, that is the time.
I mean, strappers are back.
We was gonna do yeah, we're back. Well, trust me, we was gonna do the Errol Spence, but louder. That's 4:30 in the morning. I actually done the post and the link, but it's just I don't know. No. I'll watch that in my own piece. But the expected ring walk for Errol Spence is 4:30 a.m. We still have almost 1,500 people on the live.
I'm so grateful for the 1,500 that's on here. Do you know what I mean? I am so grateful for the 1,500 that's been on there. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, it's you people that bust our names.
100%.
It's you people
and the loyalty of the Fight Is Right listeners is so immense, because we're not even doing this thing consistently. So it just goes to show that the energy is there, the people respect our opinions, and
for the last few months, I'm just like, people see me on the street and they're stopping me like, "Bro, when's the show coming back? What's going on? What's going on? When's the show coming back?" And I'm saying, that's cool, man. I mean, Tunde's been busy doing these multi-million-pound deals, and I've been busy.
Stop telling people that. What are you telling people?
I mean, what? You're making pennies. It's not nonsense. Multi-million deals, right?
Stop telling people that nonsense.
Busy in the House of Lords, getting doctorates from Oxford University. So but we're back now, and yeah, it's gonna be all good.
Yes, for sure. Well, listen, we close the night again saying great fight. Great top of the bill, should I say?
Wow, we seem like in the top 10. Like AJ's not even in the top 10, ton.
Wow. Heavyweight rankings. Alexander Usyk is the GOAT. Daniel Dubois was number 1. I didn't even get to see the rest of them, but I think that's it now. Usyk is retired.
Well, like I said, ton, I ain't sitting down waiting for none of this. I just want this Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua to go and fight one another, and then let both men sail off into the sunset. You know what I mean? And who knows? The fight could be so exciting that we're going to get a trilogy.
Trilogy?
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean trilogy? You have to have the first one first, mate.
Yeah, I know, but I said the fight could be so exciting that we could end up with a trilogy.
There ain't going to be no trilogy fight of that, man. One and done.
Ton, you never know, my friend. You never know.
Well, I can't see. These guys don't look like they have it in them to do 3 fights.
Yeah. But what I'm also saying is, like, unfortunately, they haven't got a third dance partner. If they had a third dance partner inside of that mix, then they could round robin it. But they haven't got a third dance partner, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Because Usyk's a third dance partner, but Usyk has mastered both of these men too well. So we can't see that happening, right? I can only go on, like, when you get round robins in fights, like, Ali fights Foreman fights Frazier fights Ali again, then they got another guy in there, they could find Ken Norton. Unfortunately, they haven't got that.
But the difference between those trilogies which you mentioned are, these guys fought themselves when they were early in their career, middle stages of the career, and the end of their careers.
Very, very good analogy, because that's exactly what happened. Yes. You know what I mean? So Ali from 71 to 75 fought Frazier 3 times, and they were hard fights.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it was from 73 January 73 all the way up to 76 that Frazier and Foreman fought each other. So, and Ken Norton was in between that, fighting everyone except for Joe Frazier, because they're both trained by the late great Eddie Futch, and they were first under Yank Durham. But so that didn't happen. But I understand that. But these men, I'm telling you that we could see a trilogy between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, right?
Interesting.
We could see a trilogy. You know what I mean? Because right now, where they are in their careers, right? it's even though people want to see the fight because there's such big energies of names,
Yes.
but I believe that, and we have to admit that both men are way past peak, right?
Yes.
So it's more of a fact of like they're fighting, and even though the public want to see it and all the rest of it, but this is a fight that they're champion of each other. So this is what the championship is. No belts don't have to be on the line or anything else. It's just to be a champion of your iconic name. And I think that is the thing that will weigh heavily on AJ's head and weigh heavily on Tyson Fury's head. And I think maybe Tyson Fury needed to see AJ get licked down to think, yeah, man, I'll smash this dosser. Or maybe Anthony Joshua needs to say, right, this man was in a glorified sparring match, even though Anthony Joshua would always fought Tyson Fury. Right? I have no doubt in my head about that. You know what I mean?
I'm just looking at the video cam of the Fury fight and looking at all the commentators. This is how you know AJ is a very liked individual. Because I just see Thomas Schreiber there and Jamie, the reporter brother, just embracing each other at the win. That
right.
Everybody in that commentary role was genuinely happy for AJ.
Well, Tun, let me tell you this, yeah? Is he taking pictures there?
What's AJ doing?
On the sign of Lats and
Sinner. Okay.
Yeah. Right. He's just showing homage to them, man. Right. I went to that funeral, Tunde, yeah? I went to that funeral, and it was when I got back home from the funeral, I had to go sleep, Tunde. I was drained. Right? There was a lot of energy, it was a lot of emotion, it was tiring. Right? It was tiring. It was emotionally draining. So, and they weren't my type bridges. I knew them. They weren't my type bridge. They weren't my day ones. So just imagine what the young man was going through, or even turn up and say you're gonna go and fight. What were you going through? You know what I mean? And the fact that you paid homage on them in your ring, in your corner, their names are there. You know what I mean? And it was my brother's keeper, right? You know what I mean? So that is draining, because to go through that, or to go through that kind of pain, and then to say you still got to turn up and perform for your job. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen at workplaces, Tunde, where certain people get time off of work, 6 months off of work because their dog has died. Right? I'm not taking away nothing from a dog dying, because I understand the emotions that people have for their pets, but for their dog dying. So imagine what a man we're going through if you're brethren and you've witnessed it and it's horrific, and plus your name is your name, so that's gone global. I mean, everybody's talking about it, and everyone's putting their little spin on it, or their conspiracy theories and this, that, and a third. But what is that individual going through? So for him to come back and then say, all right, then I'm going to continue fighting, and to go and fight, and you're fighting a man who's a noted puncher as well. Right? And as you were saying before, like, rah, this man don't muck around. This guy's a serious guy. I'm telling you, right? Grief is a serious thing to go through. So for him to have got that victory, and then to get this kind of, look at the crowd now, to get this kind of adulation that he's being a recipient of right now is only a good thing. It's only a good thing because it's energetic. Do you know what I mean? It's energetic. Because you know what? He could have come out second best, you know. We would have forgiven him. We wouldn't have complained and say, well, you're this, you're that, and the third. We'd have taken it as it is and say, you know what? Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? God bless Anthony Joshua. And seriously, God bless him. And God has blessed him. He's an incredibly blessed human being, right? But there is a lot of emotional baggage there. And we could say what we want to say about how people should be. Everyone's coping mechanism is different than everybody else. You know what I mean? Everybody is. You know what I mean? And everyone knows I've been open. You know what I mean? When I lost my mom, I was looking to commit suicide, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, bro.
Right, exactly. Come on, you know, we've had the conversation. I said, right, what's the easiest way to me to go top myself without stressing my kids? You know what I mean? Right. So Right, that's serious. But you know what? God bless Anthony Joshua. He come out victorious, and now let's look for him versus Tyson Fury, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm glad that he got knocked down because it brings more intrigue into the fight. Because after the performance Tyson Fury gave yesterday, everyone's saying, "Right, AJ would break him up quick." So this is the polarity. Yeah, this is the balance, as we could say.
100%.
This is the balance. You know what I mean?
100%.
But once you could get rid, look at. Listen, he just look at the commentary team. Carl Frampton jumping up and listen.
I said that. I tell you that.
Ton, this guy seriously, if he's a loved individual, you know.
But you just repeated the thing. I told
Yeah, I
you,
know.
bro.
He's a loved individual.
Bruv, I tell you that the car wash man said to me, in Albania we love Anthony Joshua.
You know what I mean?
You remember the brother said it to me a few hours ago.
The fight's going to happen in America, you know.
Oh yeah. We know.
You know, I'll tell you why it's going to happen in America as well.
No, it's happening. No, it's not. It's happening in America.
Okay, but I think that Tyson Fury would want to fight in America more than in the UK.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right, because I think the UK public would be more on Anthony Joshua's side than Tyson Fury's side.
For sure, I agree.
And I believe that could have a reverberate effect on Tyson Fury.
Yes.
Right. Yes. But having it out in America, it'd be more neutral ground. And people could turn around, and I'm close to Spencer Brown as well. And you say, what are you talking about? No, people don't love Tyson Fury like they love AJ.
No way.
Right? They don't love, they put up with Tyson Fury. They don't love Tyson Fury like how they love Anthony Joshua.
No way.
Right? And especially because nobody, I'm just going to keep this thing totally 100, yeah? Nobody couldn't trump the fact of Tyson Fury being out of boxing for X amount of years, making a comeback, losing the equivalent of Terence Crawford in bodyweight, and coming back and regaining the World Heavyweight Championship, right?
Brilliant.
Right, exactly. Nobody couldn't look on that and think, wow, you know what?
Amazing.
There's not a better story than that. No, I'm just going to be real. Anthony Joshua's Holocaust has been better than your one. It's been more emotional than your one. The drive's been more emotional. And I think that's the reason why that fight, we've sat ringside at AJ fights, right? And his pulling power is amazing. I remember Eddie Hearn saying to me, like, nobody sells a ticket like him, right?
The biggest ticket seller in boxing.
Okay then, right? But now it's worse. But even if they had it in America, since Anthony Joshua went out there and broke up Jake Paul, he's got a new fan base out there as well. And his fan base is gal. I want you to realize that part there. You know what I mean? It's the listen, when he the amount of memes that women were making about Anthony Joshua after when he beat up Jake Paul. It was crazy, right? Yeah. Black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rico, everything, right? So no, I'm saying, I know Tyson Fury would turn around and say, nah, I don't care about none of those things and but I think you do, bro. I really do.
Well, right? We'll see. I know Tyson will, despite what people may think about Tyson, even if Tyson did doubt himself, which I know he probably didn't, he would have gained a lot of self-confidence after seeing that fight tonight. Even though it was a stoppage from Fury, it would be even more inclined to believe that AJ doesn't have a chin, and he's gonna do a number on AJ. Well, that's what makes the good. Not the fact that both of them are both of them are past their primes, and do they really need to fight? I think it's the fact that it's the intrigue. It's the intrigue. Everybody wants to see this fight, and there is absolutely no reason why this fight should not take place. And if it has to be in America, so be it.
So be it.
Business. In a business.
So be it. I mean, so be it. I don't mind. I don't mind flying out for that. I ain't been to America in a hot minute, so I don't mind flying out.
Yeah, we saw the gif, but again, that's AJ's character. AJ, brother, the guy's a classy brother. Give them man, they always got something to say against AJ, and AJ just respond, give him a gift, give him a birthday gift. That's what AJ. This is how you deal with the haters. That's what I'm saying. AJ shows man how you deal with brothers. There's no stress because you don't really know what people are going through.
You don't. Bottom line,
So,
you don't.
so it's like hold that as a gift for your birthday. Gave him a IBF belt engraved with his name, Jim White. so that's all good. We saw that. Listen, you lot don't want to go home. Still 1,400, almost 1,500 people on the live. 1,500 almost on the live.
That's crazy.
Incredible. Past midnight. Look at that.
Yeah, wow. I want to go to my bed, bro. Sleep's bunning me.
AJ not with Team Muskie. Maybe losers. Don't know what that means. Which part of the US do you think that it will be? I'm definitely making that, Victor. AJ not with team, maybe loses tonight. Okay, what you're saying is if he didn't have his team, he might have lost tonight. Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't really doesn't have no bearing now because he's won the fight convincingly, conclusively, should I say? And yeah, it's time. It's people said nah, they don't want to. So they're enjoying us Joe Spence, not allowing us to sleep. Said it's 125 in Sweden. So we got the Swedish man, them Sammy. We got they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I wish I could stay up. I wish we could stay on for the
Spence so do I. But I'm going to my bed.
You already heard Spence. He's not doing it.
I'm going to my bed, bro. You know what? I got bare engagements tomorrow as well to go take care of. I'm going to my bed. That's what I'm doing.
Netflix put it at Madison Square Garden. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. All right, people, listen. It has been great. What a show. Consistently having over 1,000 people live with us, which is incredible.
Great. Thank you so much.
So grateful for that. So grateful for the attendance. Kwame, the Gator, Ace. Yeah, I think we should get some news next week, to be honest with you, Ace. So now this fight is over. I know the guys, all the promoters wanted this fight to be over before we engage in next talk. So hopefully we'll have some news in the coming weeks. Otat Yemi X, the lovely Chrissy Blue 876, Kwame the Gator, Ben Hughes, Coin Run, Daniel Woods 3563. Otat Sammy, thank you for all donations this evening. Ade, thank you very much, brother. Leroy Vessel, Hesk, Victor. So much people was with us tonight. I don't know, Ben Hughes, Denzel, come on, Denz. Big up. You can hate me now. He said AJ has no defense. Well, bro, he ain't got no defense, but he's got a great offense. I'll tell you that much. So, bro, defense don't win fights. Offense wins fights. I remember Roger Mayweather said that you don't win fights on defense, man. You win fights on offense. So, yeah. O-Type Phil, A-Buzz, Guzzy. Listen, man, the list goes on and on. Brooklyn. Listen, Coin Run, everybody. I'm just going to go right up. O-Type Patrick, Brickhouse Capital, all the regulars and all those that are tuned in from across the globe. Thank you. We will be with you tomorrow to answer the biggest and the best questions to do with our sport. Probably discuss the Rolly fight, Tiafimo fight, discuss Moses Atalma. Obviously, the main talking topic tomorrow will be Fury versus AJ, or AJ versus Fury, because AJ says he's the landlord, so his name is going first. It ain't Fury AJ, it's AJ versus Fury. So both parts of the deal were secured yesterday and today, and now there really is no excuse for this fight not to happen, Spence.
Trust me.
No more excuses. I don't want to hear no more excuses.
Nada, nothing. Right? Just give me the damn fight.
Just give us the fight. Just give us the fight. Beauty of the pencil. Listen, if we don't end it now, we will keep going on. I know the people want us to stay on.
Yeah, that's good for them, but I'm going to my bed, bro.
You say you're going to your bed, but I know you're going to be on bloody podcast as soon as this finished. You'll be scouring your Twitter. I know you or your ex account, bro. You don't see it. There's no way you're going straight to bed. But thank you. The glasses have come back on, which only mean one thing. It is the close of
that
the
you
show.
got the sun in your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We end the show in exactly the same way we started it, with the magical words of dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on up. See you lot tomorrow. See us at 8 o'clock. You know what time of day it is. I mean, the fight is right because it's right. Later.
It's right, man. It's right, man. We always right, man.